Facts.
Yo, Jake Paul got better resume than Brian Norman. Tell me that ain't true. Yo,
Brim, get up here and save your boy.
That Jake Paul got better resume. He beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. That's better than anybody on fucking. I'm not even counting Mike Tyson at 60. He got a better resume than Brian Norman, bro.
Hey, come on, man.
But he still don't got a belt. He still don't got a belt, though.
So what? Virgil Ortiz don't got a belt and we love him.
I mean, like, he's on
No,
his
you love him.
Like, seriously?
We appreciate him.
Problem, Magimov doesn't have a belt.
You appreciate.
Yo, I like this guy, yeah. Whoever said to Punch, I don't need to love everyone. I feel like that guy sometimes. I like that answer, bro. I don't need to love everyone.
Well, hey, and shout out to AJ. Shout out to AJ. Ain't nothing left for AJ
AJ's
to prove.
a sellout, they said, Punch.
No, he's
They
not.
call
He's
him a
not.
sellout.
AJ, got
AJ has
nothing
an
left.
assignment. AJ has an assignment.
AJ got nothing left. Tyson Fury retired. The only fight that we wanted to see AJ fight was Tyson Fury. He's
More
out
like
here.
AJ.
So what more can he
AJ
do?
has an assignment.
Yeah,
You know
he should change his name to Gay J. He should change.
And-
He should
and
change
he's
his
gonna
name
do
to
it.
Gay J.
You
Gay
guys
J.
are just pissed off that you couldn't do it. We're all just pissed off because we couldn't do it to collect $140 million to knock some fucking kid out who plays boxing. You guys know that.
Nah, he's a
We're all
boxer.
jealous.
He's a respected boxer.
I guarantee he wasn't saying that last week with Tank Davis.
Say it again.
Hell
Say it
yeah,
again.
that was a
Say it
freaking
again.
that was a cartoon show.
Look at him. Look, now it's a cartoon show. What the fuck?
Time. Say it at home for the slow listening.
Listen, I like Jake Paul when he fought people his own size. That was a good fight.
Can you imagine in your
No, I
life,
wouldn't. Never.
in your lifetime, that you ever met a guy who's a boxer? I'm fighting Tank Davis, and then listen, oh, the fight's cancelled. I'm fighting Anthony Joshua now.
Yeah.
What an inspiration.
I mean, where did we go
Got
from
skills, bro.
all the way that that I gotta tell you something. Jake knows something that nobody in the world knows.
I agree with
Daring
that.
to be
And
great.
that's the steroids that he's
daring to be
fucking
great.
taking.
Daring to be great.
That's a
Hey.
shirt he needs to make. He needs to make that shirt.
Hey, by the way, has anybody looked at
Daring to be great.
Joshua's body lately? Like, if I'm going to pick that one, if I'm going to just speculate blindly that one of them is taking steroids, it's not going to be Jake Paul. If I'm picking Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua.
You know,
They
go
both
nowhere.
taking
They're
steroids.
both the biggest juice heads in boxing, both of them.
And I'm gonna tell you
Bro,
why.
why are we inflating Jake Paul market value?
Jake Paul,
when it comes down to
Jake
boxing
Paul,
stuff, though?
Jake Paul is what's
Exactly.
been missing in boxing. Jake
But
Paul is what's been missing in
why are we
boxing.
acting like Jake Paul fan base ain't little kids, bro?
It's not little kids.
No.
It's
Hey,
don't get
hardcore
me
boxing
fucked up.
fans
I'm
like
for
me.
Jake Paul
Gen Z.
doing this stuff.
Gen
we
Z.
all
Jake
know,
Paul,
we
but
all
we're not
know,
gonna
we
act
all
like
know
his
in this.
fan base ain't little kids.
Hey,
It's
we
hardcore
all
boxing
know.
fans like
Content
myself.
creator.
Hey, we all know that fucking Jake Paul has a 50-50 chance knocking this dude out.
No.
We all know that.
Nah, come on,
70-30.
come on.
We fucking know that.
No way.
We fucking know that.
The Great White Hope. The Great White Hope.
80-20. 80-20.
Yo, 80-20. Okay, even more.
Calico, get in there. Calico, get in there.
We know. This guy has a chance to knock this dude out. We fucking
Great
know.
White Hope. That's
Small
what boxing been missing, and it's here.
Yeah.
The Great White Hope. That's what boxing been missing.
Dude,
No, the Great White Hope dominates the division already.
Nah,
The
he
Great
right.
White Hope is already dominating division.
Yo,
That's
he has
Usyk.
Canelo
That's
signed.
Usyk.
He had
That's Usyk.
Canelo signed.
That's Usyk.
He had Canelo signed.
They just
He had
compare
Tank
Jake
Davis
Paul
signed.
to
Now
Jake
he's got
Paul,
fucking
bro.
AJ
Crazy,
signed.
bro.
He has
Usyk is the Great
three
White
superstars.
Hope.
Yo, he might get a fucking Usyk next if fucking AJ falls down the stairs like Angry Man said.
Now Usyk has some standards. He's not gonna fight this clown.
He had a face to face.
No.
He had a face to face with fucking Jake Paul.
Yeah. Usyk had a face to face. So shut up.
Exactly. That tell you a lot.
But that doesn't mean shit. He had face off. What?
Yeah, that
That doesn't mean the
Jake Paul
fight is
didn't
gonna
pick him.
happen.
It all means
Nothing.
all means that fucking Jake Paul is your retirement fund.
Yeah.
That's what it
No,
means.
it just means that he is a homosexual. That's destroying boxing. That's what it means. Yeah.
I think we
Jake
gotta
Paul
be
is a
fair
fucking
here. I think we
homosexual.
gotta be fair
Let's
here.
be real.
I think we as grown men gotta be fair. Whatever Jake Paul's done, yeah, he's done. But I think most
Everything
of
he
us.
touches
Let me
makes
finish.
money.
Hey, let me finish, bro. I think most of us respect it because if we could have done what he's doing, it would have been epic. So whatever he's achieved and whatever he's done, most people are jealous because they couldn't do it.
Oh, I'm so jealous of that faggot. Yeah. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm
saying,
jealous of that faggot. Yeah,
No,
right.
I'm backing
bro.
Jake though. What he's doing is not
Why are
right.
you calling him a faggot, bro? Why you making shit up?
Listen, this is the
Because
boxing
this is
industry is an
embarrassment for
open
boxing.
market for
Let's get
anybody
real.
Yeah,
It's
to
that doesn't mean
embarrassing.
he's
be
a faggot, bro. That
successful,
doesn't
bro.
mean he's a faggot, bro.
Let
That just means
Shouldn't
he's
get
Let the
mad
fucking
if
man
dumb.
somebody
explain
want to
why
come
he's
in and
angry
let
become
with
DJ
Jake
talk.
Paul.
successful in it.
Let
Go on,
DJ talk.
Justice.
Let DJ
Tell them,
talk. Tell him,
Justice.
DJ. Tell him, DJ.
Go on, Justice.
I mean, to anybody normal, like to any functional person with like average IQ, this is a joke. I mean, you guys are always saying, oh, casuals want to see it. But let's be honest, most casuals are not exactly like fucking the sharpest, people. They're fucking dummies. Like we are hardcore boxing fans, right? So why do we, as a hardcore boxing fans, why do we care about low IQ casuals and what they want? I
So,
thought this is a hardcore boxing channel, not a fucking casual boxing channel,
I mean, there's a person who regularly comes on here that's called Angry Casual. I don't think all of us are saying we're hardcore boxing.
No, but why everybody want to become business gurus when we talk about bro? None of y'all are in the business of boxing, bro. Y'all not making
Finally
money
somebody
in boxing.
smart.
Why y'all
Finally
trying to
somebody
protect?
smart.
Hey, bro.
Why y'all trying to
Finally
protect
somebody smart.
the casual manosphere?
Yeah, stick me.
Exactly. Why they trying to protect it? Like y'all not in the business of boxing, bro.
Hey, bro.
Exactly. You're
Because what I've
Why they
noticed,
trying to
yeah,
protect
you know what I've
casuals,
noticed?
bro? And
That
trying
when
to
fans get too involved, oh no, Virgil's the A side. He needs more money
exactly
to
trying
fight
to
Boots.
always
It's
trying
like,
to
let
be
me finish.
business gurus,
It's
bro.
like
Shut the fuck up.
fans do that. It's like indirectly they're trying to duck the fight.
Exactly out of nowhere, they're.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I came up here for all the smoke about Deontay Wilder, man. I'm tired of y'all trying my dog, man.
Tell him, Calico. Tell him.
Talk your shit.
Tell him, man. The Bronx Bomber.
Hey, I swear we sitting back like we some fucking Hall of Famers talking the way we talk about Deontay Wilder, man.
Tell him.
So
This is the only sport where you can kill a man and get paid for it at the same time. It's legal. So why not use my right to do so? But some people will pay.
Who was previously a name. That's what y'all trying to say. Anybody
What's Wilder's biggest victory? What's Wilder's biggest victory?
Bro, Fury was nobody until he made a name fighting Wilder.
Nah,
nobody.
That's stupid. How was he nobody?
Bro, he
was
absolutely nobody.
He whooped Klitschko. How was he nobody?
Bro,
fucking ran around with Klitschko. Stop it.
Nah, he beat Klitschko in his own backyard.
Exactly.
The first one to do it,
man. He gave
nobody did that for 10 years.
He gave him trouble. That shit wasn't no hell of a beating. It wasn't no beating like that. That don't mean he made a name for himself fighting Klitschko. That don't mean nothing. You can't even name nobody else.
It's because of Fury that everybody got the belts.
Bro,
they like the blueprint.
There is nobody, bro. It's only like 2 or 3 people Klitschko fought that we know, but we love Klitschko.
No, I don't like Klitschko either. I don't like Klitschko either, to be
Only
honest.
the people that beat him or survive make a name for themselves. So if you don't beat
Calico,
Wilder
what would
or survive, you
Deontay
don't
Wilder
get a
do
name.
now to Jake Paul right now?
Man, bro, he the only person that could take his life. Deontay Wilder don't mind getting a body.
Let's go, Wilder.
Wilder want to catch a body.
I love
Wilder's the man.
Well, I agree with that part.
Man, Jake Paul don't stand a chance. This man 6'9", man, he would destroy him.
Tell him, Calico. Tell him, bro.
God damn, man. We had like Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis, them, bro. Like they could talk that shit. They can talk shit about Wilder. We can't talk no shit about Wilder.
I'm feeling like Jeff Fennick at the
Why
moment.
not, bro? Why not, bro? We can talk shit about everybody. That's the point of this panel.
You don't even have nothing else in boxing.
That's the point of this panel, bro. Let's debate. What's his biggest victory, bro? What's his biggest victory? Let's debate it. Come on, let's debate it.
I already told you.
Who is his biggest victory?
I told you.
Who is his biggest victory? Just answer my question. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Who is Usyk's biggest victory? Who is Usyk's biggest victory? He ain't fought no fucking legend.
Joshua, Fury, Daniel Dubois, way better than Wilder.
He ain't fought no legend. Them ain't legends. Let's not
Fury
do
is gonna be Hall of Famer, bro. You can cry all you
because
want.
he
All of
beat
those crocodile
Wilder.
tears.
Because he beat Wilder.
Because he
That's
beat
it.
Wilder. He
That's
beat
it.
Klitschko. Klitschko is better than Wilder. Klitschko is a better boxer than Wilder.
Nobody cares.
You don't care, but we care.
Who
Speak
was
for
the first
yourself,
guy to
bro.
beat?
Speak for yourself,
That
bro.
was the weakest era of
who was the
heavyweight
first?
boxing. That was the weakest
So
era.
what? That man was dominating division
When
for 10
Klitschko,
years.
yeah, it
Who
was the
was the guy who
weakest era
cracked the
ever.
code?
So what?
Who cracked the weakest
He
code?
still-
Who cracked the weakest code for 10 years? Who cracked it? Who
Yeah,
took his
yeah, we
oath?
know where Klitschko. It wasn't, bro. It
Who
wasn't
took
nobody
his
else in
oath? Who
boxing.
took his oath? It was boring. I agree.
Klitschko
Boring.
and
Kind of an era.
Vladimir and Vladimir.
Boring kind of a. Oh, I like his brother better than I like
AJ
Vladimir.
beat Klitschko the best.
Exactly. Vitaly is
Exactly.
a better boxer. Vitaly is better than Vladimir.
I
I
love
agree with that.
Vitaly. I love his brother. His brother's a way better boxer. He's more
Facts.
exciting.
Facts.
Yeah, because he was more violent.
I just
No, but
love watching him fight.
seriously, like Wilder's biggest victory is Luis Ortiz, a 50-year-old man, bro. A 50-year-old man with arthritis. Come on, bro.
No. You hate,
He's older than the Egyptian pyramid, bro. And he gave
you hate-
problems
you
to
hate-
Wilder. Serious
hate-
problems.
that motherfucker would
Serious
have gave
problem.
anybody problems. If it
No,
wasn't-
he
it wa-
wouldn't. Nah,
yes,
he wouldn't. Come
Yes,
on,
he
stop
would.
the cat.
Yeah, he
No,
had a
he
good
wouldn't.
skill set. You hate
Luis
you hate on
Ortiz
Luis
is a
Ortiz.
joke. What did Luis Ortiz
you
did in
hating on-
amateur career? Let's talk
Bro.
about Luis Ortiz's amateur career. Was he ever a
Bro,
champion?
bro,
Was he
bro,
ever
I don't-
Olympic champion?
Bro, I
Was
don't
he
gotta
ever
study
Olympic
his,
champion?
I don't got to study his amateur career to know that man was
Yeah,
good at professional.
we are
rank.
breaking down. We are breaking down his career. We are breaking
He was
down his
good in the
skills. What's so
professional
great about him?
He probably had 400 fights in the amateur career or some shit. What you talking about?
He
a
was
Cuban.
never Olympic champion. He was never
He
a
a
world
Cuban.
champion. He was
That motherfucker
never
fight
even a
forever.
Cuban
They born
national
fighting.
champion. He was
They born
never even
fighting.
a Cuban national champion. The guy is a nobody. Joe Joyce had
the guy's something.
Joe Joyce had a better career, a better amateur career than fucking Luis
Joe
Ortiz.
Joyce sucked.
Joe Joyce had a better amateur career. Stop.
Joe
bro.
Joyce sucked. Joe Joyce couldn't have beat Luis Ortiz.
Listen,
No way in hell.
I don't know. I think Joe Joyce would beat the shit out of Ortiz, but whatever.
Wilder only has one judge, his right hand, but Brian Norman has two of them. So let's get it
Oh,
together.
Oh, you think Brian Norman's got a few in his pocket, bro? Nice. I like it.
He gonna
Hey,
need
D Calico, there's only a few days left. All this talking, all this hype. I mean, everything's
all
coming
fucking
going
hype,
to be
it's all.
unfolded in the next few days, bro. Everything.
Yes, sir. Everything. A lot of people gonna shut the fuck up.
Hey,
Yeah,
Raptor,
yo,
did
yo,
you
you
see
know
the?
what though?
Hey, did you
Some
see the
people are
fucking?
saying, though,
Did you see the fucking bidding line now?
Yes, close.
It's Nick and Nick, Nick and Nick.
Yep. Las Vegas know what time it is.
It's
Las
a good
Vegas,
card, fellas. Hey, oh, you know what? I've got 4 days off, fellas. Wow, It's
Nice.
It's a hey rap. It's a pretty. Hey, can I just say something? It's a pretty big
Yes, sir.
time in my family's life. My middle girl rap just graduates grade 12 and she's off to university next year.
Congrats.
Oh wow, God bless her, man.
Congratulations.
Hey, she
God
graduated
bless.
pretty high in her class.
Wow,
And
excellent.
and mate, it's a time to celebrate for me and my family. So mate, I booked the time. I got 4 days off. And you know what? We got this beautiful card on Sunday. So when I'm coming down off all the cocaine and fucking
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hey, call
Mate,
Montana. Hey,
I
that's
got
called
this
Montana
card.
right there.
You know it, Calico. I am having my weekend starts right now, motherfuckers.
Yes,
I just
sir.
want you. I just want you all to know I've worked my guts out.
You've been working, boy. That's decades.
Woo!
You've been putting in work for decades.
That's it, brother.
Yes, sir. Good real father,
Oh,
man.
proud.
We still
proud
exist.
Moment.
We still exist,
Proud
man.
moment. Hey, facts, Calico. I've heard your babies, man. I know you're a breeder.
Yeah, man.
I love
I
your
promise
work.
you. I promise
Hey,
you.
that's what you got to keep doing, man. And you got to be there. You got to be in their lives. That's how fathers work.
Man, my daughter like yours, like they priming my daughter to be the valedictorian.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah,
For real.
no, it's a proud moment, mate. And I'm as happy as a dog with 2 dicks. Like, have you ever seen a dog with 1 dick? I was happy. Could you imagine that motherfucker if he had twin cocks? If he had a pair of missiles strapped underneath him? Like, I'm as happy as a dog with 2 dicks, mate. Super proud of my daughter. She's put in the hard work, man, and it's fucking paid off. And, man, she's going to go on to bigger and better things, mate. The world's her oyster. So happy, proud dad moment. Call it that.
Yeah, for sure.
Good shit, man. Tell her to get into women's boxing because
Amazing.
Nah, hell
Jake
nah.
Paul's gonna get her fucking paid
But
after
you
he
wanna know a
gets
funny?
knocked out
Let me
by
tell you.
AJ.
Let me tell you a funny story. So she's 17, bro. She was the one who put me onto Jake Paul when she was about 12 years old, 11 years old, when Jake Paul was popping on YouTube before he decided he wanted to be a fighter. And I'm like, I can't stand this blonde-headed faggot, but he's got so many followers. And yeah, man, he had my daughter, hook, line, and sinker, man. She was a Jake Pauler back in the day.
Jake Paula.
That's what they're called, bro.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
what
I'm
they're
saying.
called.
It's really just the Gen Z generation that
Jake
really,
Paul has got tons of fans, which
Mate.
are, like girls, some college
Oh, rap.
students.
Rap.
He's got a
It's
lot of
crazy.
different fans. And
Yeah.
like round one, he's a big fan of Jake. Jake's Paul got fans all over the world.
Yep.
yeah, but they all little kids like Gen Z, bro. They're not like grown men that really into the sport of boxing, bro. I bet you if you put it on PvP, that all that shit is gonna go right down. None of them will be able to buy a PvP fight, bro.
But you know what I
Jake
mean? Like,
Paul's, if Anthony Joshua knocks out Jake Paul, his kind of fans will be really
Oh
crying
no,
in
he's
real
gonna
life.
gain the actual boxing fans, but right now he just got casuals and little kids.
nah,
Bro.
he's not. He's
Y'all
not
inflated.
gonna. He's not getting this fan right here. So this little fucking Australian crazy drunk cunt, he's not getting this one. He
Yeah,
might have
y'all
my daughter. He might have my kids, but he ain't got me. All right, that cunt. He might have me kids sucked in, but he ain't got me. Fuck him.
Oh,
We don't play. You don't play boxing, and his record fucking stinks, and his fights stink to high heavens. And if Anthony Joshua does not knock this cunt out in the first or second round, the fix is in. I'm telling you. Because Jake Paul could not hold fucking Anthony Joshua with a porcelain chin. He could not hold his
So do you
fucking
guys
jaw
agree with
strap.
that? If Anthony Joshua goes all 8 rounds with Jake, it's a fix.
Yep. I'm gonna call it a draw.
100%. How much does that make his stock rise, bro? If AJ does not knock this cunt out, like, look what he did to Francis Ngannou. You remember the UFC versus boxing? Ngannou made Fury look fucking second rate, dropped him, went the distance. Like,
I'm
and
gonna
we're
be
going,
honest. I don't
holy.
even think this fight is gonna happen, bro. I don't
We're
even
going,
think this
holy
fight is
fuck.
gonna happen.
Nah, Jay, I just want to finish, man.
Punch
and then
says that the
AJ.
fix ain't in. Punch says no. STA says yes, it's fixed, 100%. Jake Paul can't hold AJ's strap. I'm calling a fix now.
Well,
Says,
Rap, here's the thing for me, bro. This is what got me, right?
Punch says Jake Paul got the skills to pay bills.
Listen.
He got just about enough skills to not even beat Tommy Fury.
Listen, when was the last time you saw Anthony Joshua in an 8-round fight? Go look that up.
Never.
Go look that up, fellas. We're talking about a gold medalist here. Like Anthony Joshua's got to make this guy look second rate. He's got to destroy this cunt and put him into some deep sleep where when he wakes up,
no, but this is
he's a transgender policeman and he can fucking go and police the streets of fucking California somewhere. Like, do something like that.
Yo, Jake Paul ends up being badly injured, like Gerald McKellen, like this guy says. It's all your fault. It's the fans' fault.
It's my fault. Put it all on me.
Not you, but for people who are supporting Jake to do it.
I will wear that badge like an honor. I will wear that.
For the people that are supporting Jake
all
to
the
do
boxing
it,
fans,
if something happens to Jake, it's your fault.
I will carry that burden, Rap, until the day I die. I will carry that burden.
Carl said he take credit.
The day I die. I will carry that for the sport of boxing as a purist and a fan of the sport. You don't play boxing and fucking whatever you guys have got to say, AJ's got to knock this cunt out first, second round, or the fix is in, fellas.
He's gonna wear that. He's gonna hold that flag.
Fuck Jake Paul.
Damn. Wait, is he really Puerto Rican? Is he Puerto Rico or he just lived there, bro?
Oh, look, I don't know. He might have went there for a holiday once.
You know what people are
Oh,
like.
Kurt,
They
bro,
go to
you
a
the
place,
biggest
they visit
clown,
it, they
bro.
like it.
Stop
All of a
putting
sudden,
clown
the cunt thinks
emojis,
they're a
bro.
tenant.
Stop
Wait, so
throwing
what is
digs
he?
at me all the
Is he
time.
is he white American
All right?
or is he Puerto
Yeah,
Rican?
The
he's
whole
white.
fans are
He's
saying
white
that the fix
American.
is in. You
He
Oh,
lives
he's a
in
stupid
Puerto
white
cunt.
Rico.
American that live in Puerto Rico. Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
him and his brother live in Puerto Rico. They got basically an island on their own.
Okay.
I mean, they basically helped develop Puerto Rico back out of the after the hurricane. I mean, they're building boxing rings over there. I mean, the WBO is over there.
Well,
Shit,
where
they
the fuck are
should.
all the Puerto Rican cunt supporters, the weak low dog cunts that aren't even here showing us this shit? Where are them cunts? Fucking, you got to beat the door down, mate.
I don't know.
Grassroots, that's where it starts. Fucking get these boys in gyms, mate. Get these cunts on panels. Start talking. Look at Bill Haney, man. Bill Haney will go to a channel if there's 20 people in the chat, and he will jump on a panel and talk about his son. And he will talk to those cunts for hours and hours. Bill Haney don't give a fuck. You know what, mate? He is one of the best promoters of any promoter I've ever seen, man. Because no one is going to talk Devin Haney up more than his father. The man, and that dude is a genius because everywhere he's going, those 20 people that are watching, man, like he doesn't give a fuck. Bill will go anywhere, man. He will just click on Devin Haney open panel, and that motherfucker, here he comes. Here he comes.
I agree with you.
Oh,
I definitely agree
and
with
you know
you.
what,
Oh, they
mate?
gonna text that ass.
You know what, mate? I like it. I like it. I fucking like it, man. Oh, good on him. Good on him. Fucking, I think he's the best promoter out of any father-son fucking organisation that's in the sport. I think Bill Haney's very smart.
I mean, look how
And
good
that's
he's
why,
made it.
mate, that's why when this fight was signed, as fast as it was signed, moving on from the Teofimo, when Teofimo didn't sign, I went, as quick as they went to Brian Norman, I went, holy fuck, not only have they gone to 147, but they've gone for the hardest, the toughest one straight off the bat. In my opinion, as weak a resume as Brian Norman has, I still think he's better than Rowley, and I still think he's better than Barrios. And Devin Haney's gone for that guy straight off the bat. And I think, man, this motherfucker's going to go undisputed here. This motherfucker's
He's
going
going
to go
nervous though.
undisputed.
He's going in nervous. He's going in nervous, just like Rapstar said. Just like Rapstar said, he's gonna fucking run the whole match. He got trained by what do you call it, Usain Bolt and Mickey Bay.
No, but Mickey Bay's got a good plan as well.
Mickey Bay's no slouch, bro.
I just never saw a betting line that any money you put down, you're going to make money.
Mate, Mickey Bay was at 135. Mickey Bay was he was the gatekeeper, bro. He was the man that you had to have on your name to fucking progress, in my opinion, because he was an Olympic backup, man, and that motherfucker as an amateur could fight. And I remember I followed Mickey Bay, man. I just liked his fucking name, man. That's why I went, Mickey Bay, what a cool fucking name. And I started reading up on the guy, and then I started following him, and
damn,
man,
nobody
that dude,
talk about the boy
that dude can
Matias
crack.
and Dalton, man. What y'all think about that fight?
Man, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. I think Matias,
People
man.
never talked about them, bro. And he's on the card too.
No,
Who is? No, he's not. That's in December.
He's not on the.
That's
he's
in
not in
December.
this fight.
No.
Yeah, this is the card here, right there.
Wait, so he's not the opener? I thought he was the
No.
opener of this fight.
What's his name's the opener?
Abdullah.
Vito.
Bam.
Vito.
No.
Vito McAnally or Vito. Vito is.
So the main card, Bam is the opening fight of the main card of the top 4 fights. Bam is Bam.
I
Bam
thought
Puma.
Matias was on here. So when Matias and
man.
Dalton's fighting?
Yeah, who knows, man?
December.
Some gymnasium in fucking Puerto Rico. Who knows?
Oh shit, I didn't even know.
But they're not on this card, man. But this man, this card's good. So of all these 4 fights, bro, they're all for belts, and they are all top 10 ranked opponents, man. Sam Noakes is the lowest ranked guy at number 10, but all of these cocksuckers are in the top 10, fellas. So, you know, we got, and this is why I love the Bam and the Puma Martinez fight, because it's a unification and it's the ring belt, man. It's a big deal. I love the way Bam's moving, man. Put it this way, fellas, we got 4 years of Bam, and Bam said he tops out at 126, and I just love seeing that little dude, the way he moves and fights, man. He's like a Mexican fucking Inoue. That little motherfucker can fight, and he knocks cunts out. I love him.
Doesn't he glide in the ring? He fucking glides in the ring.
I love him.
Yes.
And you know what, man? Robert Garcia is going to have that. Robert Garcia is going to be hovering around that fucking ring with a stool in his hand after about round 3. Because he's going to need that stool for Puma when fucking Bam ices him. I got Bam, man. Bam, fucking Bam. That little motherfucker, I love him, man. He is. I watched his interview. There was a British lady, man, this blonde British lady. It just popped up in my algorithm. I watched this 25-minute doco on Bam and this lady talking questions about his family. And, man, like how you could not like or love that kid, man, is just beyond me. It's beyond me because he is a fucking hell of a nice guy, man. Regardless of his ethnicity, that little dude, man, is a hell of a lovable guy. And, mate, as an Australian, that our guys are known for taking L's and fighting tough opposition. I love the way Bam's moving, man. How he's just going belt to belt. I fucking love it, man. It's for me. That's what happens when you win all the belts. The money comes. Legacy over the mighty dollar, in my opinion. I've always been that type, but I'm an old fella. I'm nearly 50, and I fucking love old school mentality and throwback type fighters, man. I fucking love those guys. And for me, they're my favorites. I love them motherfuckers, man. And I think when we get the odd occasion where we get one of them that comes out today, man, they're just not appreciated like they should be. And I just want them to know that there's this one little crazy drunken Australian down here, it's upside down, that loves these cocksuckers, man. Because I love the blood and guts. That's what I love boxing for. I love seeing cunts get destroyed. I love it. I fucking love seeing cunts go to sleep, man. I think it's beautiful. And you can stick that sweet science pity pat jab and fucking defend. You can belt that up your ass because I'm an old school type guy and I like the old.
So who do you got, Haney or Brian Norman?
I got Haney, man. I got Haney. I just think.
No, you just said you hate the fucking pity pat and pillow fighting fist and shit. You like the old school knockout shit. How can you do that?
Yeah, but I'm not a fuckhead. Like, I'm not a fuckhead. Like, I know a little bit about boxing, man. I've been here for a while. I've been watching these guys for a while now. I don't like the pity pat, but I'm still giving like predictions where I'm not stupid. I'm not going to pick a guy just because of his style, bro. I'm going to pick a guy like depending on like, a lot of things, man. My eye, like they got to pass the test for me, and the eye test includes the chin check. And, mate, every time Devon's been wobbled, man, he's got to back the fuck up. My boy Tim Tszyu couldn't do that, man. Devon Haney did. He got fucking dropped by Ryan numerous times and he got straight back up. I love that shit, man.
Haney got picked up by the referee and got held and was told, don't let me go. Just hold on to me.
Yeah.
That's true also. That's also true.
Yeah.
Yeah, drug cheat,
exactly.
though. By drug cheat, though.
I get it. From a drug.
Well, you know, and you look.
You're right,
man. Like
and
Rolling,
still couldn't
Rolling
get knocked
made
out
Ryan
cold.
look
So
stupid.
stop.
Rolling
We gotta
made
give
Ryan
him.
look
We
fucking
gotta
real
give
second-rate.
him respect for that, bro.
I do give him
I
respect
just,
for that.
mate, think of whatever style I like, and I still pick fights as I see him, and I just think Devon's fought better opposition, and I think he's going to know how to deal with him, man. And I think 147 might be a good weight for him. He's a little bit bigger than Norman Jr., so let's see. I thought Norman Jr. was bigger than him, but he's not. He's got longer reach, but he's not bigger than him. Dad's got
But
1 inch in height on him.
but
So,
being bigger doesn't mean anything.
yeah.
No, I don't.
I mean,
Well,
AJ was
to me, it
AJ was
kinda
bigger
does.
than
Like,
Usyk.
when
Fury
you
was bigger
monster-
than Usyk. Everybody's basically
Yeah, but
bigger than fucking
when you
Usyk.
monster, but you want to, but Usyk's one of the goats, bro. Trust me, Usyk. When you come to older and you got grey hair and you start shitting your pants and wearing nappies and getting fucking taken to the shower and cleaned up, You're going to remember Alexander Usyk, bro. You're going to remember him. He's the great. Even if you don't like his style, whatever you think you don't like about him, he's the best dude, and he's completed boxing, man. There's nothing left for Alexander Usyk. From here on out, it's all whatever he wants to do. Because he has beaten every cocksucker. Well, and I don't give a fuck about these young blokes coming through. I don't give a fuck about your Moses Atumas. I don't give a fuck about your Carbayels. I don't give a fuck about Wardleys. That guy's done what he's done, man. And he didn't just beat the top 3 dudes once. He rematched every one of them cunts and made sure that they never forgot who they fought.
You guys are sleeping on Carbayel, though. You guys are sleeping on Carbayel.
I love Carbayel. For me, he's the next one, DJ.
I mean, that's
think
cool and all, but he gotta relinquish those belts though. He can't just keep those belts. He gotta give other people chances to
Well,
go
he's
win
dropped.
the belt.
He's already vacated the WBA. Wardley's got that now. Wardley got the email on fucking Monday.
Oh, wow.
Well, in my honest opinion, only Carbayel has a chance against
if he want
Usyk
to
because
go on with his career and fight and do whatever he want, he gotta
DJ,
relinquish. That's my only problem that I had with Canelo Alvarez. He wanted to do whatever he wanted while having all the belts.
Yeah, listen. Listen, Carl. The reason I feel that Carbayel only has the chance is because he's a vicious body puncher, and he's throwing those combinations to the body, bro. He's vicious with the best body puncher in heavyweight division, and we all know that Usyk's biggest weakness is body. And Carbayel is gonna go to the body. Carbayel is not a fucking dummy. He's not gonna aim for Usyk's head. He's not gonna do that. He's a smart guy. I favor Usyk. Don't get me wrong. I favor Usyk in that fight.
I do too.
But if Carbayel did an upset, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I know a lot of people would be, what the fuck happened? But I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Yeah.
That's the fight to happen, man.
I reckon that's the best fight.
Hey,
For me,
the thing about Caballero, he don't even have a puncher's chance.
He does.
I just want to tell you that. So Carbayel, there is not a heavyweight alive right now born of his mother that has the output, the punches thrown per round.
I love the output. I love the output.
Carbayel has the highest output at heavyweight than any cunt by a country mile, bro. That's Carbayel.
Yeah, but no. You said any cunt. Bro, he's not blowing Usyk out of the water in that department. Everybody else, maybe you could try that. You could try that with
yes,
everybody
he
else.
is.
He's throwing more punches than Usyk.
Yes,
Look
he
at the
is.
stats. Look at the stats.
What I mean by
more punches.
outworking you is Usyk is doing more than just punching.
Doesn't matter. This guy's. I'm talking volume. I'm talking.
But he's not going to be
He's talking volume.
He's not going to be able to move.
I'm
Caballero's
not
not going to
talking
be able to move with
accuracy.
Usyk.
I'm
He's
not
not going to be
talking
able to move.
accuracy. I'm not talking accuracy, bro. I'm talking volume.
That's
Yeah,
against
exactly.
stationary.
Yeah.
That's against stationary opponents. He couldn't do that against a Usyk.
That's
Well,
what I'm telling
that's the
you.
point.
For
We
me,
don't know that. We need
We
to see
know
that
it.
fight.
We
Yeah.
know it.
We need to see that fight. Then we will know.
No,
Yeah,
not to say he
I
can't
just
win. I'm
think
saying the volume. The volume
I
will
just
decrease.
think Caballero. I think Caballero right now is the only guy that gives Usyk any troubles in the
Facts.
heavyweight division.
Nah, Moses
Facts.
Atoma. Moses Atoma.
No, I think
Nah,
Caballero would
no.
fucking destroy Itoma at this time. Caballero would destroy Itoma at this time. At
Nobody.
this time.
I
Nobody.
At
got to
this
agree.
time.
I got to
Nobody
agree.
destroys him.
I got to
Yeah,
agree. DJ.
That kid got
the only
footwork
reason
and
I'll
power.
just say one sentence. And I'll mute myself, I promise. The only reason people are overlooking Caballero is because he's not coming from a boxing nation. That's the only reason people are over. He's coming from Germany, the country that nobody cares about Germany in terms of boxing. That's why people are overlooking Caballero.
That's
I'm
not
telling
it.
you,
That's not
Caballero
it.
is a real deal. Caballero is a real deal. Go
we
ahead.
know that.
I'll mute myself.
Who's his
We know
promoter?
that. We know that.
Who's
We
his
know that.
promoter?
DJ, I couldn't agree more. I'm Team Dick Justice right now, you bunch of cunts.
Hey, bro,
I'm
we
celebrating.
like Caballero, but he's not number 2. He's
No,
not
who's his
think he is.
promoter?
I think he is.
Caballero's promoter?
Look, I'm not a fucking fanboy. I don't fucking know. I don't even know how much the cunt's made in his career.
Just
I don't know
because he
his
beat
ties,
Zali
paydays.
Zane?
I don't know anything about him. I don't know who the fuck.
Just
Oh,
because
he
he
fucking
beat
destroys Alizé.
He ain't destroying.
him. Oh,
He beat him.
He beat
Yo,
him.
he was
I
pissing
think
out fucking blood, dude.
you got to watch what he did to Silly Zane.
Bro, that man 43 years old. The fuck we talking about?
He killed that Chinese.
Hey, 43 is only knocked the shit out of Wilder, made him do a spin move.
Nah,
Man,
what he
bro,
did to Zane.
that was a sucker punch. That was a sucker
If you
punch.
watch, Zilly Zane could not stand up. Zilly Zhang could not stand up. The first guy to stop Zilly
Yeah,
Zhang
that's my
was
dog.
Ajit Kabayel.
I'm
The
rocking
first
wild
guy
until
to
the
stop
wheels fall
Zilly
off
Zhang.
again.
The first human to stop that big Chinaman was that German, Ajit Kabayel.
Yeah,
That was that guy.
exactly. He
The
fucking
first one to
retired him.
stop everyone that said he's too
Yeah,
old, whatever. They all went the distance with him. None of them knocked him out.
and Carl,
First-
don't forget he was a big favorite also.
of course.
Zhang was a big favorite before that fight, and
That was a
and
tune-up
I
for him.
picked. Yeah, I picked Kabayel on a different
gassed
panels,
out.
and people were saying like, you don't know shit about boxing. Who the fuck
Nah.
is Kabayel? And I was saying you're
Yeah.
gonna see very soon, and that's what happened.
And let's not mistake. Zilly Zhang had him hurt in the fucking in the early rounds,
Yeah,
and
he's just a
Kovalev
warrior.
came
True,
back.
He a
He
warrior.
came
true,
back.
true.
Yeah,
But
he a warrior.
but
I
Zhang can
love
hurt anybody, bro. Zhang is a vicious puncher. He can hurt anybody.
every
If he lands.
heavyweight, every
DJ,
heavyweight.
he's tough. He's tough
Like
as nails.
like you
He's
don't
as
belong
tough
in
as
heavyweight if you can't hurt the motherfucker.
He's exactly right, and that's why I love what Kabayel does, because his volume is what he won over with Zhang. I don't think he can do that to Usyk, bro, but I think he's the only dude at heavyweight. I've got him too much for a tumor, man. I've seen him take big shots, and he takes them well, man.
I want to see a
Kabayel has.
Puma versus Zhang.
I want to see a tumor
Oh,
versus
that's too
Kabayel.
easy, man. That's too
I
easy,
want to
man.
see it. I want
Yeah,
to see it.
Tuma's hands are
I
too
want to see
fast
it.
for Zilly
If
Zhang.
we
His
can't
hands
get Kabayel
wicked.
Usyk, I want Kabayel fucking
Man, go get Bacoli. Let him knock Bacoli
the
ass
tumor.
out. Or Joseph Parker.
That guy's a
Coley's too
joke.
easy too.
Parker's suspended.
Really?
He's on
I ain't
the,
gonna lie. Like, he need to go fight Wardley and take that belt.
Who needs to fight for him?
Itama.
Oh,
he did
okay. No,
say
I
something.
agree
Yeah.
with you. Itama would fucking own. He would own Wardley.
Yeah,
He
he
would beat the shit out
definitely
of
fight
Wardley.
Joseph
Yeah.
Parker though.
Yeah.
That's a good fight to make. Joseph
Well,
Parker.
Joseph Parker's about to be banned for snorting cocaine. So
But
Damn,
Yeah.
what's up with y'all Brits? What's up with y'all Brits with
He
this
been hanging with
cocaine
Carl,
shit, bro?
motherfucker.
I actually
What you
think
talking
Ruiz. I actually think Ruiz
about?
Ruiz will hurt Atoma because his
leave him
hand
alone.
speed are much faster.
Leave Joseph Parker alone.
I
Good
know
family
y'all get
man.
that Columbus.
Joseph
Free,
Montana.
hey, free Joe, bro, free Joe, free
Free
Joe,
joke.
fucking free Joe, man. I love Joseph
I
Parker.
would even like to see Itama versus Hrgovic. I think Itama would beat him, but I want to see that fight.
You know what I love about Hrgovic, DJ, is that you know we talk about bookends and fucking gatekeepers, man. I think if you can beat Hrgovic, bro, you're top five. That's
Well,
where I
Hrgovic
rate
You
has a
got it.
granite
You
chin.
got
You
it.
guys can say whatever you
You
want.
got
That
it.
guy
That's
has a
what I
granite
rate.
Hey,
chin.
Carl,
Granite
you
chin.
got it. He is the gatekeeper at heavyweight. He
He's
is.
He
the
is.
bookend.
And he's a good one. He's a
He's the
good one.
book. I agree,
He's
man.
a tough.
I like him.
He's a tough motherfucker.
Boy, did you see what he did to Dempsey McKean, man, the Australian Olympian? When he turned pro, look, Dempsey McKean is huge, bro. He's like 6'8", but he's like really slow and robotic. And he fought old, what's his name? Who were you just talking about?
Hrgovic.
He fought Hrgovic.
Hrgovic,
Hrgovic
yeah.
stopped him in the first round.
Yo, is
Hrgovic,
Herbicic with the guy with the fucking huge neck?
yes.
The big
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
that fought Dubois.
Yeah, that fucking guy looks crazy, yo.
Like him and Dubois had a heated rivalry. Like he brought the best out of Dubois. I thought Dubois had turned the curve, you know, in his development. But you know, back to the basement.
I don't back against Usyk, man. I think no one beats Usyk. I think Usyk's unbeatable.
Bro,
Just
not
like
if you,
Terrence-
bro,
I
not
just
if you
think
having
he's
a
like
wild
Terrence
parties.
Crawford.
Bro,
If we
not
want to talk about unbeatable fighters right now, Bud Crawford and fucking Usyk are the
bro,
two. that
if you
no
having
one
a,
beats.
bro, if you
They
having a,
retire undefeated.
bro, if you having a Diddy party before a Usyk fight, you know you're gonna lose, man.
Yeah, you got to stay
Yeah,
away
everyone
from
with
that.
Dubois.
I couldn't agree more.
That was
Get away
stupid,
from
yo.
the Johnson and Johnsons, bro. Johnson and Johnson's terrible
Yo,
company.
that
to be
shit pissed
affiliated
me off when I heard that he had a
I
party
know that
before
was
that fight.
Yeah,
bro.
man, people bet money on this motherfucker. And he playing with it.
Stupid as hell, bro.
Like, bro, it only take one time I be done with a fighter. Like Keyshawn Davis with the bullshit he pulled. Man, I'll be done
Nah,
with your ass, man.
I give Keyshawn a second.
You know what I
chance,
love?
bro.
Hey, Calico, you know what I love is Abdullah Mason carried that card and now
Yes.
he's got that motherfucker's belt, bro.
Ooh.
That's what I love about Abdullah Mason.
See, me too. I do. I love that. I love that.
I love
see,
Abdullah Mason.
See,
Man, he's been dropped. He's hit the deck. I've seen him. He's been chin checked. I love it,
bro.
Good
People
on him.
like that are candidate for being the face of boxing one day. One day he could be that.
I love him.
Bam Bam, Abdullah.
He has just gone straight past Abdullah Mason, and he was the fucking co-main on Abdullah's card, and he carried the card. And now he's got a chance at his belt. Good on him, man. I'm team Abdullah Mason. Love him.
Man, humble brother. Just peaceful, like mature as hell.
Yo, that would be a good card right there. Having Bam Bam, having fucking Pitbull and Benavidez.
He said all Mexican. He's trying to go all Mexico on us. Go ahead.
That would be a good fucking card, bro.
Yeah, I like that, though. Because they're my favorite Mexicans. Pitbull, Bam Bam, and Benavidez.
Let's be honest. Oi, Calico, let's be honest. That is the best rivalry in boxing, bro. I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, man. As an Aussie, I love the Black American and the fucking
Mexican,
and the Mexican fighter, bro. I love that. To me, that's boxing right there.
It is. One-on-one.
There's so much. It's steeped in so much history, bro. That to me, that's the pinnacle of boxing, bro.
Hey, you don't like the British versus Americans?
Man, no, it's not competitive. It's not
man,
competitive enough. In heavyweight, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. That's probably the only division. Heavyweight probably just heavyweight, because cruiserweight, there's a bunch of pussies that won't fight my dude Jai Appetite, bro.
Yeah.
That dude's like a bride at the altar, man. No one wants Jai. Like, just come and take his IBF.
I don't know. I think
just come and take his IBF and his ring belt,
Black
please.
Americans need to become a rivalry.
Jai Appetite will fight for a can of Coke and a Snickers. That's all he wants.
No, the new rivalry will be
He
Black
don't want that
Americans.
$20 million. He wants a can of Coke and a fucking Snickers.
Hey, bro, the new rivalry will be Black Americans and Eastern Europeans.
No, facts.
Because they the baddest motherfuckers coming. Yeah, they coming.
You mean in heavyweight division?
Everywhere, every division.
No,
you motherfuckers get on my nerve. Y'all coming in every division. You got goddamn Azim, that motherfucker bad as hell. You got Hamza. You got motherfucking, you got heavyweight.
No, but I think Hamza Shiraz is a Pakistani, bro. He's not Eastern European.
Well, my bad. I'm putting them all in the same boat. That's my bad.
Wait,
I'm throwing them all.
Yeah, you guys are all.
There is literally no any similarity between us and them.
Hey, so the Middle East isn't considered the East? Well, it's not Europe. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he's Asian, bro. He's actually Asian. Hamza Shiraz, the guy you mentioned.
Yeah. Well, I mean, better
be Indian, right? Indian.
Better believe everybody. What'd you say, Rap?
I can't even hear it.
I think Rap said something about Keyshawn Davis.
I just want you all to know that I think you're all good cunts. And it's fucking good talking with some good cunts.
That's real. All around the world, too, man. Only Rap can put this together.
Yeah, Mexico versus Puerto Rico was a great rivalry back in the day, But now Puerto Rican boxers are not exactly what they used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we got Matias.
You got Matias, and you got Shakur.
Matias is good, yeah. You're
Shakur
right.
got 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, but boy, you all doing poor old Belanga like that, man. Surely Belanga can make
Oh, damn, Belanga.
Oh, fuck Belanga, man. He's all hype.
That's my boy, man. What you talking about?
He's my boy, too, but he all hype, bro. That nigga is more showboat than anything.
Bro, can he be a gatekeeper?
Who?
Berlanga, can he be a gatekeeper?
Hell no, he just got destroyed as being
he's
a gatekeeper.
He's a gatekeeper.
He just got destroyed. He got face off.
Give him his credit. We fighting over gatekeeper.
Bro.
We fighting over gatekeeper status.
I love it. I love it.
Washed up Steve Rolls got robbed against him.
While we're all here, can I get everyone's predictions of the 4 fights going on Sunday? Or Saturday there. Who you guys got right now? And I don't know who's next to me. DJ, tell me yours. Who you got out of the 4, bro?
I want to hear Justice.
Yeah, listen, I never liked Haney's style, but I just don't see Norman. unless he lands like a lucky punch or something. So I'll pick Haney. I'll go with Haney. I think Benavidez will outwork Yard. What are the other two fights? Bam Bam is gonna dominate that guy, I think. Although Puma is not a bad fighter.
You see, the
Puma
thing is,
beat Puma. Hey, let me tell you about Puma. He beat Ioka twice in Japan. And for the guys who know about that, for the guys who know about 115 pounders, to beat a guy at home, not alone twice, not let alone once, that's a big thing, man. So Martinez, sorry, I just wanted to put a little bit of depth.
No, that's okay, bro. No, I didn't even knew that, bro. Then he's a serious threat, but I'll still pick Bam Bam. And what's the fourth fight?
Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah Mason. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a 50-50 shit, bro.
Yeah.
Really? I think that's 50-50.
No, Mason is chinny, bro. Mason is kind of chinny. I think Mason has a bad chin, bro. I'll go with Noakes.
Woo, for the upset.
Hey, listen,
yeah,
man,
I'm going for the upset. Yeah, man. I'm going for the upset.
Noakes is no joke. Sam Noakes is no joke, bro. That dude can crack. That's
why I'm picking him, bro. And this guy is a bit chinny, bro. Mason is a bit chinny, I think.
He's been dropped. Yeah, he got dropped in his last fight. But I just...
No, he didn't get dropped in his last.
Wait a minute.
He got dropped like 2 fights.
You just talked about Haney being dropped 3 times and getting up and still fighting. This guy gets dropped twice by the same guy, gets up and knocks him out. But you call him chinny.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think Norman has the skills. Like even if he hurts Haney, I'm not sure if he can finish it.
Mason is not chinny.
That's the point.
Chinny is when he
I'm
can't.
talking about Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah Mason just got knocked flashed out, bro. He just got knocked out with a flash, bro. He's not chinny.
Anyway, that's his prediction. Fucking righto. Jay, tell me your prediction of the 4 fights.
No, facts, Carl. Wait, Carl.
Yo.
You said that Mason is chinny. Ain't you a Virgil Ortiz fan?
No. That was DJ. DJ. He was chinny. But I think
that's me, bro.
He's been dropped. Yeah, he's been dropped.
I mean, I'm a Virgil fan, but I'm not like a big Virgil fan like Carl is, for example.
Do you think?
I'm not. Yeah.
So don't, Jay. If I had the power to get you off the panel right now, motherfucker, because I'm in a happy place, I'd be booting your ass off the panel. Nah, just joking. Nah,
hey, Justin, do you think Boots beats Virgil Ortiz?
Fuck, bro. That one is difficult, bro. I think if it goes on points, I think Virgil will beat him on points. But Boots can knock him out, bro. Boots can knock him out. So it's a 50-50, honestly. It's a 50-50 fight, in my opinion. It can go either way.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Those first 3 rounds are going to be fucking hellish.
Hey, me personally, I've never seen Boots lose a round.
I think Virgil has better fundamentals. Just my opinion. Virgil has better fundamentals.
I can see Virgil winning some rounds because he owned a couple referees,
a couple
judges.
Calico, can I say something, bro? You need to go and watch You need to go and watch 24 rounds with Karen again. If you don't think you like
exactly.
Yeah, he won every round with Karen.
Go watch 24 rounds.
Like maybe the second fight, Karen won 2 rounds.
Yeah.
But Boots is more athletic, though. I would say this. Boots is more athletic, though. Boots is more athletic. I would say that.
Boots won 20 rounds with Karen already, bro. Karen never had no success with Boots.
That's what I'm saying. Like out of 100
but why didn't Roy Jones 2.0 stop him? Why didn't Roy Jones?
Like Boots probably been in 5.
Nobody
has probably been in 300 rounds and won like 295.
Listen. I got to be honest. I've known some cunts with some really poofed names, but I've never met a dude named Karen, bro. And
that's real.
Well, we know him now, and we can see what he can do.
Well,
in division, bro.
According to Boots fans, he's the next undisputed king at 147, bro. Because Boots has got his fucking dancing shoes on, and he's out of there. He got them dancing shoes on. You know what? I love Virgil because I know what I'm going to get from Virgil Ortiz. I know every fight. I know what that dude's going to do. I know what he's going to do, man. He is going to try and take your fucking head clean off its shoulders. That's what Virgil Ortiz is going to do. Every fight. He wants to kill you. He wants you dead. He loves violence, man. That dude wakes up
Same
in the
thing with
morning.
Boots, bro.
I
You're not saying
remember.
nothing different. Boots is the same way, bro. He got majority of those knockouts, bro. Majority of his wins is knockouts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same
and
with
these.
Edgar Belanga's got the same type record, bro. That's Boots.
Yeah,
Like,
and this
we
guy in
can
the chat is
compare.
mentioning like Boots couldn't knock out Karen. I mean, okay, but styles make fights, man. Styles make fights. Just because he didn't knock out Karen, that doesn't mean he's not gonna knock out this guy.
Hey, and seeing Karen survive definitely made me feel like Devin Haney could do something like that with a little more offense and win.
You know what I haven't seen from Boots? I haven't seen a big puncher land one on Boots' chin. I know with this guy here on the
Oh,
left
no, he
here,
been hit.
I
No,
know
he
I
been
know this
hit.
guy on the left. I know this guy on the left is gonna
He
land
he
something.
definitely got a chin.
I know this fella. This
Like
fella will take a
Boots
few.
likes to get hit.
He'll take a few to land a few. Oh, don't worry about old mate on the left here. Old mate on the left here, bro. I got to tell you, man, the Virgil Ortiz Jr. merchandise has been flying off the shelves in Australia. I am the biggest fucking supplier of Virgil Ortiz merchandise. We got headbands,
Oh, so
wristbands.
you the main source of it.
I
In
think
Australia, bro, if you order a Virgil Ortiz shirt or hat or headband or
He's
wrist or
talking
bracelet,
about himself, y'all.
it's coming
He
from
brought.
it's coming from my he shed.
Who do you guys think punches harder, Bohachuk or Boots? Who is a harder puncher?
I'm gonna say Boots.
I think Boachuk does. Because I've seen who Boachuk's faced. I just don't know who Boots has faced, man. Like, Stanionis is the only test for me.
Roman Villa, bro. Do you know who Rashidi Ellis is?
Yeah.
When Roman Villa beat Rashidi Ellis, that shit was like the biggest thing in the sport of boxing.
Well, maybe in the town where you come from, but like in the world, it meant fuck all.
Bro, Rashidi Ellis was considered the next Roy. That's why they call Boots the next Roy Jones, because Rashidi Ellis was considered the next Roy Jones, bro.
Well, you know, let me tell you, bro, what disappointed me was I came to YouTube about 2019, 2020, and I heard about this new Roy Jones, bro. And to this day, right now in 2025, since 2019, let's say 5 years, I still haven't seen the dude do anything, man, that's really impressed me like Roy Jones did.
Bro, yes, they did, bro. They called him the next Roy Jones, bro.
Yeah,
I disagree with that. You can't copy Roy Jones' style. I don't think they will ever be somebody like Roy Jones. You can't teach that in the gym.
I agree, but the media, the media like to drag it, bro.
One of my
I know the media, but you can't teach that style in a gym. You can't teach that
in the 90s. Let me tell you, as a guy growing up in my early 20s in the 90s, man. That fucking era for me was for Roy Jones, man. Like that dude was untouchable, bro. Don't worry about.
He was a specimen, bro. He was a specimen. Yeah.
No one does. Even Ali couldn't do what Roy Jones did, bro.
Nobody can. You know. He didn't even need fundamentals, bro. He didn't even need that shit. His reflexes and speed, they were out of this world.
Hold up. Hey, I'm on the same panel with the people that asked me all these questions about Deontay Wilder. Goddamn, Roy Jones, bro, all that highlight shit was against nobody. Really?
Oh, come on, bro. He beat James Toney and Hopkins. Come on.
I knew you were going to say James Toney. I knew you were going to say that. That's the only thing you serious?
James Toney. Man,
that's all you can say.
What about Hopkins? What about Virgil Hill? What about Virgil Hill? What about Mike McCallum?
Yeah, nobody's.
Come on, bro. Mike McCallum is a nobody. Virgil Hill, nobody. You're trolling. You're trolling.
Calico, you're smarter than that. Stop putting shit on my boy Roy Jones. You can't.
Hey, them was nobodies compared to man, bro.
Now you sound like a casual.
Only one of those names has transcended any decades, and that's Roy Jones.
You sound like a panel virgin, bro.
Bro, most people don't even know James Toney anymore.
Roy Jones was better to
So
watch. than
Mike
Prince.
McCallum
My
is a
opinion,
nobody. That's like that's like the craziest take I ever heard. Mike McCallum is a nobody.
Yeah, he's like a
Okay,
Luis
bro.
Ortiz.
Okay, bro.
He's like a Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? That type.
Mike
he got
McCallum invented
he
boxing
got to
compared
draw
to
on
Luis.
and he got to draw on Mike Tyson in heavyweight. Come on, man.
Roy Jones. Roy Jones was an absolute weapon.
Bro, that wasn't even a real Mike.
Fuck you, Calico. Fuck you. I'm Roy Jones. I love that motherfucker, man. And the dude that came to Australia and fought Danny Green was not the Roy Jones.
He from Florida. I'm from Florida.
I love Roy Jones,
so
man. I got to tell you.
If you ask me, Florida the best at everything. So
man,
Roy Jones, all I got. When it comes to boxing, I gotta say Roy Jones better than all these motherfuckers because I say Florida better than everybody. So
well, you know his father.
I'm just being honest. He still ain't doing it to nobody, but we can tell by the eye test how great he was.
You know his father's got a pretty big name in cockfighting in America, right? You know that, eh?
I can believe that.
Cockfighting. His father is one of the biggest names in cockfighting in America.
Yeah, I thought you said cockfighting like crocodile.
No, cock like rooster.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And man, I got to tell you, man, when I've watched Roy Jones here, that motherfucker
same thing.
He fought like a rooster, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't know how that motherfucker was not named Rooster. Roy Rooster fucking Jones Jr.
Or Rooster Jones. Roy Rooster Jones. Wow.
Royster Jones.
Man. You know what?
Red Royster.
I got a take for y'all.
The Red Royster.
Let me tell you, Roy Jones carried in Australia. Roy Jones Jr. carried that sport, man. Like Prince Nazim did, like Costa Zoo did, like that. I've got to say that Roy Jones Jr. carried the sport, man, and I got nothing but love for Roy Jones, man. He hung around too long and took some silly L's, but
you know what's funny, Carl?
You weren't even landing a punch on Roy Jones.
You know what's funny, Carl? You know what's funny, Carl? I don't even like Roy Jones, but I'm still defending him, bro. That's the funniest thing ever.
Yep. Well, DJ,
I'm actually a James Toney fan. I'm actually a James Toney fan. I'm a bigger fan of him than Roy Jones.
Well, I think that's his biggest win, DJ. I think that's his biggest
probably,
win.
yeah. I mean, I hate to admit it, but probably, yeah.
Say what you want, man, but Tony was a motherfucker, man. Like,
Tony had the bigger name.
Woo!
At that time,
he was
he was a boogeyman.
He was lights out for a reason, bro. You did not know what you did not know.
You know what, Carl? The Tony's victory over that Vasily Giro guy in cruiserweight, that was something else. You know, a lot of people forgot about that fight, but that was a masterpiece. That was he destroyed that guy's career. That Vasily guy never showed up again, and he was a good boxer. I don't care what people are going to say. He was a good boxer before that fight, and James Toney exposed Vasily like crazy.
Yep. Man, and nothing wrong with James Toney, man. Like, James Toney was an absolute weapon. You want to talk about dudes that just gave you everything, man. Like, to me, he was the haggler of that era. I think he carried the haggler belt. To me, that's what James Toney did, because that's what I loved about Hagler, man. I just loved his mentality. I loved the underdog, man, and like James Toney of that era was for me, he was the haggler.
Hey, bro. Watch this. Devin Haney and Norman. Matter of fact, what do they call Norman? They call him the assassin.
Yep.
You obviously can compare that to Hitman. A hitman is an assassin. You feel me?
Correct.
And then we know, Sugar Haney. Sugar Haney is like, the closest thing to like a Leonard, especially if he started to let his hands go. So that's what we need to see in this fight. We need to see a Sugar Ray versus Thomas Hitman.
You know what, Calico? I'll tell you, if Haney does that to Norman Jr., he goes on to be undisputed. No one beats him at 47. I'll say that right now. Nobody beats him. Nobody beats him. He'll go undisputed. If he puts that display, but his Ramirez performance for me, man, like when Jim Lampley, for me, man, I love an old dude like Jim Lampley. For me, boxing's alive when Jim Lampley's calling fights, man. I love those old guys, and I just think Jim Lampley in that sport, he called it beautiful, that fight against Ramirez. He said, for a place that never sleeps like Times Square, these people are about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And if you got Jim Lampley saying that about your game, bro, you got to pick up your game. Because that motherfucker's seen some fights, bro. That Jim Lampley's called some fights. And that's what I love about Jim Lampley, man. He's going to give it to you straight down the line.
Yep.
I love him calling fights. Calico, you would have heard this motherfucker, man. Like, you know, I lived the era with him, mate. Like, with Costa.
Yes, sir.
Are you guys going to respect Haney if he fights like he did with Ramirez? Are you going to consider that a win?
Oh, not really, man.
Yeah,
he's got it. To me,
Ain't
he's
your
got
boy
to
gonna
look
cut the
good.
ring out? Ain't your boy gonna cut the ring out?
Yeah.
He's fighting a younger fighter, so what's the problem with that style?
No. You're right. I just wanted to know if you're okay with him running around like that. Now, if Brian Norman does cut the ring off, but you wake up, huh? I woke up a sleeping giant.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you, Rap. We got you, brother. We got you, man.
So this guy, everybody in Atlanta, Georgia, and all his fake fans are calling him a killer he's a beast. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
You are.
He
Can I be honest?
The last guy he knocked out couldn't even remember their wife's name for 3 weeks.
Oh Jesus, Gene Sasaki, yeah.
So
Rap, can I be honest?
the guy's a killer. The last guy he knocked out, they say that he couldn't remember who his name was. So at this point, Devin Haney outboxed him. Either way, it's a big win.
Rapstar. But have you ever seen a fighter come out of the fucking woodwork like Brian Norman Jr.? I haven't, bro. It literally in one fight, his name got mentioned
because Devin Haney's name got mentioned to him, and then a lot of Haney haters, they jumped on the Brian Norman train.
Rap, who the fuck knew Brian Norman before Jin Sasaki?
I've never seen one channel talk about him before.
Hey,
or his dad.
Did you see Brian Norman's knuckles today?
No.
Did you see his knuckles at the Grand Arrivals? Did you see Haney stuttering? All he did was just kept saying, it just kept playing the rewind button, saying the same shit he's been saying for the last 6 months.
But let's see if that helps you in the fight.
Oh, his knuckles? Oh, definitely. His knuckles are going to fucking crush. Okay.
No. He gonna break them bitches
No,
again.
I forgot. You guys are accepting that it's okay for him to run around. But when Brian Norman Jr.
No, I'm saying that's how he will win the fight.
It's not about it, Tone. It's not about accepting it. It's about that.
Yeah.
That's just
logic.
That's
logic.
I actually dislike Haney, and I hope Norman wins. But I don't think Norman has the feet to do it, bro.
Yeah,
his footwork is slow.
There you go.
He ain't nothing but a black
real with you. He's saying to you that I would like to see Haney lose, but he's going with his head.
Exactly, Rapstar. Thanks for translation.
DJ.
Hey, I'm gonna call him Jose Norman Jr.
Jose Norman Jr. That's a fucking beauty. I've never. Can anyone else tell me that any time they've ever heard of a fighter come out of a fight with a guy like Jin Sasaki and just wear the name like Brian Norman
man,
Jr.
like you proud
and just. Look, I haven't seen anyone
but this is where people like Brim have become an overnight success fans for these guys.
Rapstar, Rapstar.
But Brim is funny, bro. Come on, Brim is funny. You can deny.
Of course he's funny. Of course he's funny, bro.
Rapstar, you've been around a while.
Hey, Carl.
We have been around. We're fucking getting old.
If Devin Haney win this belt and defends his title. And defends his title against a guy that's been knocked out before, coming up from 140. How would we feel about that? Huh? This guy just defended his fucking belt against a guy that got knocked out at 140 and came up to get knocked out at 147.
There's Brim right now. Brim's saying laugh now, but look, as soon as you mention his name, he's there, right there, like a ghost.
Hey, watch this. I'm gonna tell you what nobody's talking about. Hey, Rap, I'm gonna tell you what nobody's talking about, Rap. Hey, Rap, I'm gonna tell you what Hey, Rap, ain't nobody talking about this point. Everybody want to talk about Haney's no contest. But what about motherfucker Brian Norman's no contest?
Wow.
Huh? Brian Norman ain't get up off the ground 5 motherfucking times.
Shit.
He got his
This
motherfucking
boy's
ass
getting
dropped.
What are you
smoked.
talking about?
He got dropped in goddamn no contest.
He got up
Tell
like
him,
Doc, yo.
Calico. Tell him,
Doc
tell him,
helped him
tell
up
him.
and told him,
Calico.
hold on, I got you, son. Don't do
Nah,
it.
nah, we don't
You're
hear all
gonna-
that. Nah, nah,
Come
bro.
on, come
Nah,
on,
we
bro.
talking about Brian Norman Jr. no contest. You don't know about that, do you?
What no
Oh,
contest?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
the
do.
one he got
I do.
fucking
yeah,
elbow?
y'all, yeah, y'all support
The one
this
he got
motherfucker
elbow
like he
in
did
his
all this
face?
and that. He had a no
Calico, I
contest
do.
with a bum. And he
Calico,
won't
I
rematch
do.
it. Devin
Calico,
Haney
I
ready to
got you.
rematch motherfucker Ryan Garcia off that no contest.
Mm.
Brian Norman would
Say it.
never rematch the motherfucker he had a
Preach.
no contest with.
Preach.
Never.
Preach, Calico. Oh, this is the
And it's a
Calico I like.
D- fighter. He had all that trouble with a D- fighter.
Oh,
And then
Calico.
you sound
his ass
just
grass.
you sound
Cal-
just like Canelo.
Listen,
He in
listen,
trouble.
listen.
You fight
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Hang
going
on,
down.
let's just
Straight
calm
like
down.
that.
Okay.
Straight
Calm
Okay,
down.
Canelo. Okay,
Calm
Canelo.
down.
Easy
Calm
money.
down. Calm down. Calm down. Let me talk some sense here. Let me talk some sense. Who the fuck? Who are we talking about first? Which fighters? Brian Norman Jr. Hang on, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Brian Norman Jr. I had to pull you cunts up because you cunts were just going out. You were out of the ballpark. I had to bring shit back. Come back. Get back here. Listen. Now, Brian Norman Jr., I've got to say, man, I've been on this for 5 or 6 years on this YouTube shit, man. Listening to cunts talk. All I did for the first couple of years was listen to fuckheads talk, man. And I've got to tell you that I've never seen a guy like Brian Norman that's come from nowhere that's just going to knock this guy out, that's going to wipe this guy. I just haven't seen it. I have not seen it, bro. And I'm talking David Morrell, like people talked up David Morrell and Benavidez fucked him up, and then Kataev arguably beat him. But I have not seen anyone with the hype of this cunt for a long, long time.
It's Brim, bro. It's Brim.
Bro.
Brim almost convinced me too, bro.
Hey, Brian Norman Jr. is the black Jake Paul, man. I'm dropping the mic.
Oh, shit. Holy
Calico,
shit.
you're a fucking legend. DJ, have you ever heard this shit? Calico, this is why I love this cunt. I reckon he's my generation. I've fucking Calico, me and you don't agree on a lot of shit, bro, but you know what? We always come back around, don't we?
Hey, we always find a reason to laugh.
Exactly, man.
Well, that's the point, you know. That's the point of the panel. If we were all like agreeing with each other, it would be boring as fuck.
Yeah,
well, we may as well become transsexual and maybe start turning to Victorian police officers and fucking identify as ladies or something, man, because I think it's healthy for grown men to argue and debate. I think it's healthy. I love it.
Yep.
I love it. I love it, man. And I love being right and I love being wrong. I love coming back and
learning.
I love coming back and eating crow. You know how much crow when Tim Tszyu got knocked the fuck out when he didn't get off that stool,
bro.
When he
Right?
didn't get off
You
that
eat a
stool,
lot of crow for that.
See,
bro.
that was your ultimate crow. My ultimate crow was Errol Spence. I had to eat.
When he didn't get off that stool, Calico, I'm screaming at my television. I've seen dudes pick up their television and throw them through windows, bro. I've got to be honest.
But Carl, I need to be honest,
bro. When y'all was celebrating Tyson Fury, I was eating crow for Wilder. You hear me?
Yeah, that's what happens,
I've
bro.
been eating a
It's
lot of
all
crow.
for people, you know.
I ate a lot
But you
of
know
crow.
you know what, man? I love the sport more, and I love copping. Like as an Aussie, I love getting the flack. I love people trying to heap the shit on me. I fucking love it, man. I love it. I keep coming back for more. I'm a sadomasochist or whatever. I love people putting shit on me. I think it's healthy, man. I think as a grown man, there's nothing better than arguing with someone, especially when I hang onto my phone and my wife says, "Why are you screaming at your telephone at 1 o'clock in the morning, you fuckhead?" and I go, I've been doing this shit for so long.
No, Carl.
So long.
But Carl, listen, bro. I'm still not sold on Bakram Murtazaliev. I know he knocked out Tim Tszyu and all that, but I want to see him in other tough fights. You know.
Me too.
I think a lot of people are overhyping him now only because he beat the shit out of Tim Tszyu. That's not enough for me. I feel I need to see more of that guy, bro.
Well,
You know?
Justice, I don't want to use a triangle theory, but the only guy at 154 that was really making noise and fighting the hardest fights was Tim Tszyu, bro. And Tim Tszyu really carried 154 since Jamel Charlo fought Canelo. Tim Tszyu
Yeah.
carried that division on his back, bro. And through his losses, like, this is what I love about Tim and I love about being Australian is Tim Tszyu's got a fight on December 17th, bro. He's got
Yeah.
another fight, a new trainer. And this is what I love about Tim Tszyu, man, is he just wants to keep fighting. He don't care. He don't care. And you know what he'll keep doing, man, is he'll keep putting himself in position where he can win world titles, bro. Because that's what happens when you keep a division floating. And let's be honest, man, Jamel Charlo like done nothing since Canelo. There's no one at 54. Bud Crawford beat Madrimov and then disappeared up to 68.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm not shitting on Bakram. I'm just saying, like, he's supposedly fans. They just came out of nowhere and now Bakram is the best.
Yeah.
Bakram beats everybody. He cleans 154. Like, based on what?
yeah.
Like, based on one fight.
Well,
like, come on.
You know, I got to be honest. Maybe Tim Tszyu fanboys might have felt that way, DJ. But I always thought, in my opinion. So this is what I think went wrong for Tim Tszyu against Murtazaliev and against Fundora the first time and the second time. Tim Tszyu's biggest problem is Tim Tszyu. I do not blame anybody outside of Tim Tszyu for anything because Tim Tszyu makes all of the decisions at No Limit Promotions, man. Without Tim Tszyu, No Limit does not have a dude that can sell massive pay-per-view numbers in Australia. Tim Tsz유's profile over Jai Opetaia's is about 25-1. So 25 fans that like Tim Tszyu, one of those guys would have heard about Jai Opetaia. Jai Opetaia to me is the best Australian boxer since Jeff Fenech. Costa Tszyu. I'm talking people born in this country, but Costa Tszyu, I think Jai Opetaia is the next guy, and no one knows him in my country, man. And I wear his T-shirt proud, so proud. I wear it. I rock his merch, bro. I love Jai Opetaia. But and what I love about Jai is his willingness to risk everything for that title. Whatever you've got, it's not about money, man. He will fight for a Snickers and a can of Coke. But he wants all the smoke. He wants the belts. And that's why I love Bam, man. Bam's the same guy. Bam is of the opinion. You win all the belts, the money comes. That's what happens with big guys. And that's how boxing history's worked, man. Like, you're not a fly-by-nighter like Jake Paul's. And this is where I come back to you don't play boxing. And Anthony Joshua, I hope you're listening, man, because I've been watching this sport for a long time, since before you were born. And I want you to know that you don't play boxing. And you make sure you make that fool look like the fool he is when you get in the ring with him. Isn't that right, Isla? Say, Jake Paul going to get knocked out. Jake Paul knocked out. Go. Say, Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake Paul.
Knocked out.
Knocked out.
There you go. That's my beautiful little offspring right there. That's what I'm teaching my kids in Australia. Okay?
Well, that's a good start, bro.
Exactly, DJ. I'm not doing too bad, am I?
Well,
Keeping them offline.
if she already hates Jake Paul, then you are doing something well.
Well, I'm a bit of an alpha. I'm a bit of a Sigma. Call me Sigma. I'm Sigma. I'm Sigma boy. Yeah. Anyone knows what Sigma means, then yeah, there you go. DJ, I know DJ does. But yeah, I love this sport of boxing, man. I love all walks of life. I love the sport. I love exciting fighters. I love blood, and I love guys going to sleep. That's what I love about the sport, man. And I love that it's one guy against one guy, and they got to pay for everything. Without them guys, man, the sport don't exist. It's not a team sport. There's no club that's footing the bill. You know, you're paying for your trainers, you're paying sanctioning fees. Like, everything's on your back. And that's what I love about that sport, man. It is the proper mano a mano. UFC is for the dogs. We all watch that gay Australian with the hook nose just get laid on for 25 minutes. That is as gay as AIDS. I've got to be honest. I went and watched the BKFC fight. Way more exciting than guys drafting. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
stick that
not my
cuddle.
cup of tea. Like I
You can
respect that as a sport, but not my cup of tea.
you can
You know.
stick that cuddling up your ass. You can stick that cuddling up your ass. For me, it's death, blood, guts, or nothing.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, wrestling is an art in itself. I don't like wrestling. I'm just saying it's one of the oldest combat sports. It's an art basically, just like boxing.
Can you say UFC is gay?
UFC is gay.
That's the 3-year-old
Fair enough.
Australian.
If she said that, then I agree.
There you go. Say no one cares for cuddling. Say no one cares for cuddling. Go. Say no one cares for cuddling.
No cares for cuddling.
There you go. There you go. That's a young Australian lady that knows, like her father. She's going to be smart. That's what I love about having kids and like being around and being present.
Bro, I'll tell you one thing. I don't hate anybody, but I gotta say this: I can't watch those Chechen wrestlers. They're so fucking boring. Every fight ends up on the floor. Every fight.
DJ, look, I've got to be honest. The era I love is Chuck Liddell, Rashad Evans, Rampage Jackson, Stephen Bonner, Forrest Griffin. Like, to me, that's when UFC was hitting, man. And it was striking, man. It was dudes going to sleep. Tito Ortiz getting owned by Chuck Liddell. Like the Iceman. Like those GSP, bro. GSP was an absolute weapon.
Yeah, but you gotta blame their opponents also, bro, because none of these guys have like a good takedown defense. You know, they don't know how to defend. They don't know how to defend against wrestlers, and that's why these guys from Chechnya, Dagestan are dominant, because they are amazing wrestlers.
Do you think if you're allowed to bite someone's nose off, you could change that? Like if they let you bite, like if you were allowed to, because
you know what else? Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about MMA, but I'll just say this. I need to say this. I think the end of MMA for me, when they banned soccer kicks. You know what soccer kick is in an MMA sport? When they banned that shit, for me that sport was dead. Because without soccer kicks, it's very hard to defeat wrestlers. You know.
Yep.
So that's why I don't watch. I don't watch that sport. I don't watch for that reason alone.
I just find two guys smelling each other's asshole very extremely gay. Like it's just, to me, that's as gay as cock flavored lollipops. Like if you could go and buy a cock flavored lollipop, there'd only be one type of person buying that lollipop, and that's a proper sword swallowing faggot. And that I'm not down.
Yeah, Gold Hunter in the chat. You're right. You're right, bro. You're right.
Hey, Booze is a good man. What's he said? What do you reckon?
Nah, Gold Hunter wrote about wrestling like it's difficult sport. Like, I agree with that. I agree.
You know what it is, bro? Look, since we've evolved from smashing each other over the head with rocks and fighting dinosaurs and like cutting, like if we want to use a pair of scissors, like we got to use their teeth. Like since we've evolved from that, like I think this sport is just so beautiful, man, and so many different styles, how they mesh and who's right and who's wrong. And I love upsets, man. I love nothing more to me. An upset in boxing is beautiful because that's how you get a casual audience, bro. Is you get someone that goes, this guy beat that guy and he wasn't supposed to beat that guy. He was a massive underdog.
Yeah, can I ask you something? It's boxing related. It's a boxing channel after all. Like, do you give Anthony Yard any chances against Benavidez? Because I saw some people, they think Yard can actually knock out Benavidez, which I disagree with. Like, what's your take on it?
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. I'll give Anthony Yard, I'll give him 4 rounds from round 1 to round 4 to get the job done, or it's over. That's all I give him. I give him a puncher's chance, bro. To me, he's the next best thing at 175, but he's not the best. He's not one of the Bs. Like, we're talking the 3 Bs at 75, bro. The Benavidez, Bivol, Beterbiev. Those are
Yeah.
the 3 Bs. That's the fights we need. Just those 3 guys. No one else, because no one else is on their level. So let's see if Benavidez is on the Bs. Let's see if he's up with the Bs or maybe he's a C. Because I
And
still think...
also Anthony Yard's gas tank is a suspect too. Like, he always gets tired in those middle rounds. He gets tired in middle rounds, bro.
You know what I looked at, DJ, was his last 2 fights, bro. That motherfucker went the distance still, man. You can say what you want about his gas tank, but they didn't stop him. He went the distance, bro. So
But but I'm not. He can go to the distance. Like, I agree, he can do that.
Yeah.
But already in the middle rounds, you can notice the decline. You know, in his pressure, he's already slowing down drastically. That's where I'm getting at. You know,
the volume drops.
The volume drops significantly, and we all know Benavidez' volume is not going to drop at any point. Let's be honest. So.
And DJ, if I'm honest, man, if I'm honest, man, this fight to me is Anthony Yard is a lamb at the slaughter. Like, he's getting his throat slit and he's a lamb at the slaughter because Benavidez needs a knockout. And I think Yard has the style for Benavidez. He's going to come forward. And I just think Benavidez is just going to overwhelm him, man. And I've got a British...
I think it's going to be slow beating, bro. It's going to be slow beating. Slow, brutal beating.
I've got one of these faggot British referees jumping in and stopping the fight. Like all faggot British referees.
Hey, what I want to know is, number one, we know he's never, Benavidez has never seen a puncher like this. And
Morel can punch too.
Yeah.
Not like Yard, but he can punch.
He's right.
What I'm saying is, can the power of Yard neutralize, or should I say civilize, Benavidez?
Stop the volume.
Yeah, stop.
I don't think it's going to civilize him at all. I think Benavidez is a fucking animal, bro. Even if he gets dropped, I think even if he gets dropped, he's going to continue doing same thing.
He's probably going to get dropped, is what I'm saying.
I got to agree. I think Yard's only chance. Like, Yard can crack. That's what I love. Yard against Beterbiev was a good fight until it wasn't. I still remember those British commentators, man. Anthony Yard was about to become the latest champion at 175 until he got stopped. And it was funny watching the British commentary, but I just don't think Anthony Yard's that same fighter he was 2 years ago.
Hey, see, that's why Bam Bam is the best Mexican boxer, because he's the only one that doesn't allow you to hit him. You have to be good enough to hit Bam Bam. But you know, my boy Benavidez and the rest of them, they want to be hit, and that could be a bad thing.
Well, you can say whatever you want, but I think Benavidez' skills improved, bro, drastically. I'm not saying he is like a masterful boxer. Obviously, he's not.
His defense is improving.
I mean, his high guard improved a bit. Like, his head movement is still suspect.
His offense is his defense. His offense is his defense.
Yeah, but he was outboxing Morel at certain moments in that fight. He was.
He was.
But we already
hang on.
It went 12 rounds.
Morel gets lost in
Morel was.
But you know the guy Gvozdyk is one of the best boxers at 75. That Gvozdyk, bro. That guy has never been stopped, bro. Nobody stopped that guy.
Yeah, he did.
No one.
Yeah.
Nobody stopped that dude.
I think. I actually think. I have a controversial take. I think Benavidez's skills are a bit underrated. I'm not saying he's some master, but he's not an unskillful guy. He's not a like.
You know what he is? You know what I love about Benavidez? Benavidez to me is a Virgil Ortiz. You know what you're going to get round after round with that guy. You know what you're going to get, man. He's going to take shots to land shots, bro. His best offense, his best defense is his offense, bro.
His offense.
That's the type of guy he is. And you know what, man? Love or hate Benavidez. Like, I don't have a dog in the race, but to me, Benavidez is gonna put a lesson on Anthony Yard, and I give Anthony Yard to round 4 to knock him out with a Hail Mary, or it's all over. It's all over. Like, I just think Benavidez will overwhelm him. Just like
Isn't this his third fight at 175 or second?
No, it's like third or
it's his
fourth.
third. It's his third.
His third. He beats Gvozdyk, that was basically that came out of retirement.
Morrell.
Well, no,
And
that's a
Morrell,
bit of a myth. That's a bit of a myth because he's had 2 fights in the last 2 years. So that's a bit of a myth. Gvozdyk had 2 fights 2 years. Say what you want about the opposition, he still had 2 fights. So that's a bit of a myth.
so he fought
But
he fought Morrell at 175 or 168.
175.
175. 175. That first fight.
And in
And then
that fight, there was an exchange, and right after the bell rang, and Morrell fucking clocked Benavidez, and he was dazed.
Yeah, he rocked the shit out of him.
Yep.
He
Yard
and
then in that 12th round, that was a fucking fight. At that last round, that was a fucking boxing match.
Yeah, but you forgot one thing.
Your name again.
You forgot one thing, though. You forgot one thing, though.
Is it Tell him? I keep forgetting your name, dude. I fucking love you, man.
Tell him.
Tell him.
Yeah.
I fucking love this dude, but you are dead right. But here's the problem, and this is where I say, when you beat someone, man, and then they go on to become champion, to me, those victories, they age well. That's what you call a really good victory, when someone you beat goes on to become a world champion.
Do great
again.
things. Yeah.
Exactly, Calico. And this is where I struggle with Morrell, bro. And Morrell, call it what you will, 12 or 13 fights as a pro, whatever. Very deep amateur record. But when Morrell fought Kataev, bro, I think Kataev won that fight, man.
Yeah.
And I didn't have no
I do
qualms.
too.
He controlled it.
Man, he put Morrell on his ass. And this is where I'm saying, and this is the fight at 175. Bro, like, I do not see, and that was only a 10-rounder, bro. And Morrell looked like ass.
But
so this is where I'm saying, that these victories, they don't age well. They don't age well.
But
For me,
I want to see Kataev in other fights also. I want to see Kataev in other fights. I would like to see him against Callum Smith or Boatsy.
Hey, Plant is getting stopped by other guys, but Benavidez couldn't stop him.
Bro,
no, he fucking ran.
I still think
he ran after 7th round.
I still think his best win is Gvozdyk.
Well, actually, 12th round was a good fight too.
I rate
Sorry.
Gvozdyk's skills higher than anyone he's ever faced. I think Gvozdyk's the best fighter he's ever faced. That's his best win to me, and I don't care he didn't knock him out, but Benavidez proved that he is a motherfucking problem.
Hey,
He's a problem, man.
Look, everybody talks about Haney in the ring against a guy his size. Well, Benavidez, the only guy his size was Gvozdyk. Now he's in there with Yard, a bigger puncher. That's his.
Yeah, but don't forget, Gvozdyk has a better chin than Yard. Gvozdyk has like probably one of the best chins in the division.
He's fought a lot of tough dudes.
Yeah, but that power. The power is in Yard's court.
I think Gvozdyk is a slick. Have you ever seen a slick white guy? I think Gvozdyk's a slick white guy. He's like smooth chocolate. He's like smooth vanilla chocolate.
Gvozdyk didn't even fucking punch Benavidez in the stomach until the fucking 11th round.
Yeah, that's
he
what
was
I'm saying.
so afraid. He was so afraid of the volume that Benavidez was throwing at him that he didn't fucking get a chance to punch him in the stomach.
Tell him.
The second half of the fight wasn't no volume.
Scream louder, bro. Tell him.
The second half of that fight wasn't no value for Benavidez. Like, he really slowed down that fight.
I love this motherfucker, man. I love this dude, man. I love all you dudes are good cunts. Good cunts. But I just want to say,
yeah, but don't. Benavidez can be hurt, but he can be dropped. But he always finishes the round strongly. I don't think Benavidez is chinny like some people wanna believe.
No, you can't say chinny.
I agree.
I don't think Benavidez has the power to hurt Yard. I think Yard's gonna walk him down.
Nah,
he don't.
I disagree. I respect your opinion, but I disagree.
Well, I think the volume's going to overdo him, bro. I think it's going to overwhelm him.
He can, definitely can.
I just think the volume. I rate Benavidez like I do Virgil. Just volume alone, like
he just don't have that one punch power.
They just keep coming. They just keep.
Yard was taking on.
Tell him. Listen.
Better be
Tell him, bro.
My name is I'm tone deaf.
They walk forward, bro. Like you land them on their chin. You land them on
deaf.
their chin, bro, and they just keep coming forward. That's the problem. When you're boxing and you're hitting someone on the chin, and they're walking forward, that becomes an issue. And that's the type of guys these are, man. And that's what you know what, man? That's why I love the sport. That's what keeps me here. And I think Benavidez absolutely fucking over accumulates this dude, man, and he drowns him. Like, you're gonna drown him. Like, you're gonna. I just think Benavidez is.
I think this fight is gonna be a barn burner. It's gonna be a grudge match in the fucking in the phone booth. It's gonna be a phone booth fight.
Yeah, it's gonna
while it lasts.
No, I think if it becomes a phone booth fight, that actually might be a bad situation for Benavidez.
Hey, you guys, hold on, guys. You guys are capping like a motherfucker. I've been listening to you for an hour. And I've not heard so much cap in my life.
So what happened?
Absolute cap artists. Right, Caballero, can I just give you 1 minute? Yeah, you guys have been talking. Just give me 2
minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
Caballero, if he was British, he wouldn't even be in the top 5 heavyweights in Britain. I'll give you top 3. I'll give you top 3 then. All right, then I'll give you top 3. Wardley would whoop his ass. Okay. Respectfully.
Sure.
Oh, let me finish. Respectfully, Dick Justice. Respectfully, and Carl, you're a Croatian and you're an Australian. I think you guys got agenda against the British.
Not really, bro. Not really.
So you're going for the so-called
I can't speak for Carl. I can't speak for Carl, but I don't have anything to say.
Let me finish. Just give me a minute.
Sorry,
But that's all cap there. There's an agenda there. Caballero wouldn't be in the top 5 in England. Moses is better. Wardley's better. Even Chisora's asses probably give him a fight these days.
He beat Chisora already. You forgot. He beat Chisora.
Obviously AJ.
He beat Chisora already. You forgot.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Caballero? You ain't even on fucking Wardley's level. And also, hold on a minute, guys. Carl, I think you might be slightly bitter because you picked. Hold on, let me finish. Because you picked Parker, and he's obviously from down under, and you're upset. So there's a bit of like, I'm going for Caballero. Fuck the British guy.
I love Caballero.
No, that's my opinion, and I know I'm fucking right on it. I know psychology, all right, and the psychological issue. You're going for the German guy. You ain't gonna go for the guy that's upset you. He's just beat your ass.
Well, again, without that guy,
he's just fucking straight up and down Jew.
Without that guy British referee,
you fucking cokehead. You fucking dirty cokehead. You're a fucking dirty cokehead. You got put straight up and down. You got put in your place. And that's just the way it goes, my friends. That's just now there's another minute I need for the cap for Roy Jones.
It ruined a good fight.
Ruined Jones, another full of bullshit. Roy Jones was a bitch. Roy Jones was a bitch. When it came to real fighting, he didn't want to know. He got
my ancestors stole
Hagler, quitter. Hagler, another quitter like Duran. Yeah, you give Duran shit for being a quitter, but Hagler was a quitter himself. Well, as soon as he lost, right? I know he lost early on in his career. Hold on a minute. As soon as he lost for real, he quit the game at 33. What was Joe Calzaghe doing at 36? Let me finish, motherfuckers. I want to educate you.
You got to look up on what type of
now let him talk.
33.
Let him talk.
Yeah.
When have Roy Jones quit?
Hold on a minute, guy. Hagler quit at 33.
Let him land his plane.
Marvin Hagler quit at 33 like a bitch. Joe Calzaghe at 36 with brittle hands was whipping on Roy Jones, who was only 39, Crawford's age. Don't be saying to me, "Oh, you was finished." No, that's your problem.
What about Eubank?
Hold on a minute. Let me finish. It was a 36-year-old Calzaghe beating a Roy Jones at 39. It ain't that fucking significant.
Bro,
It
y'all talking
ain't a
about Landon
fucking
Point. He's
decade, is
Nah,
it?
that's not his best win. That's not
Yeah,
Kawasaki.
well, Furioso, you're wrong.
Nigga
You're
got right
wrong
on
I'm
the
not
about me
saying
fucking.
hating
it's. Let
British
me
guys.
That nigga
finish,
rolls
dude. I'm
down
not
right
saying it's
into
his
the
fucking
fucking
best
pavement.
win.
Well,
I'm just
Furioso,
bringing
you
up
are very
point
wrong.
that
You are
Cal
very
was
wrong. I don't hate
36
Worley, bro.
and
I
Roy
don't hate
was
Worley.
39. They
Oh,
were in
fuck
their
you.
30s. You
Fight
feel me?
you, cunt.
You guys try and make it sound like Roy was 60. You cap artists.
I'm
Yeah,
not even a
Roy
Yeah,
Roy
was
Jones
yeah.
fan,
60.
bro. If you listen
Roy,
closely, I
look,
never
I'm
said
a
I'm his
fan.
fan.
No,
none
tell
of them
me.
had
I'm
Nigel
a fan.
Ben balls.
I'm
None of them
now. I'm a
had
Nigel
Nigel
Ben is
Ben
one of my
balls.
favorite
You
boxers of
all
all
bunch
time,
of
but you're
bitches
saying I hate
quit.
British. Come on.
You
G-Bang
Come on.
quit.
Kenya.
You weren't
G-Bang.
fighters, and you'd quit after a loss. Your career. At
This
least
man
Duran went on
crashing
to have
land
another
right
Hall
into
of
the
Fame
Can
pentagon.
career.
I answer
Yeah,
to
Over
some
the
of your
fucking
things you
land.
said?
At least
yeah.
Duran went on to have another fucking Hall of Fame career after quitting. What did Hagler do at 33? Quit like a fucking chomo bitch, mad chat. You little fucking phony mad chat chomo. That's where it's at. 36 at 33, he quit the game of boxing after a loss. Do you know what he said, Hagler? Let me educate you. Yeah, Hagler said the game's corrupt. The game is full of dodgy people. I can't trust nobody. Well, welcome to boxing, bitch. You knew that from the start.
Yeah, he's drunk, bro. He's drunk.
Yeah, he's drunk. Yeah, like, it's the truth, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
And
drunk.
that's where it's at. You guys quit when it fucking
Oi,
mattered.
Furioso.
And that's
Furioso,
the truth. These are
what's
facts, Carl.
What's Kawasaki's best win, bro? What's Kawasaki's best win? What's your
The two
favorite
best
win?
American boxers of the 80s, 90s, possibly.
What's your favorite fight with Kawasaki, bro?
My
'Cause I
favorite
love
fight
you.
with Calzaghe was the one I think he lost, believe it or not. He's got a loss in his record.
I fucking love his Eubank fight, bro.
I
love
like his fight. I like his fight and his whole story.
I love his fight.
Hold
with
on a
Eubank,
minute.
too.
My favorite fight of his and his whole story to it is with
Yeah.
Robin Reed. I think he possibly lost that fight. He did.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
No, seriously. I was watching that fight, obviously, live at the time, and I was a Carl nut swinger. And after the fight, you know, that gut instinct, I said to myself, Carl lost that. Carl's lost that. I was straight to my buddies I was with. Carl's lost that. It's as simple as that, but he got the decision.
Yep.
But it was close. So anyway, I just want to say, though, there's this picture that's painted that, yeah, Duran quit. No mas. It was just, the name, the quote. It's edited, isn't it? No mas. But Hagler, at 33 years of age, quit fucking boxing. The bitch.
Yep.
And Calzaghe was at 36. Look at the levels, yeah? Calzaghe was 36, beating Roy Jones at 39. I don't care if he was wasted, if Big Mac Enzo had beat him or he beat him afterwards. But any of that shit. The fact is, Carl was old too at 36. And
No,
he had
you have
brittle
some
hands.
good points. You have some good points, but I just
His
don't.
hands already countless times.
You have some good points, but don't put words in my mouth. I never said some of the things you mentioned.
Calzaghe, you guys don't know, at his young age, he was a knockout artist, amateur.
No, listen, Calzaghe is the greatest super middleweight ever. Okay, Calzaghe is the greatest super middleweight ever.
And he's got it's over a 70% knockout ratio. You guys talk like he's a Haney. Oh, he's got soft hands. Yeah, that's
I think
because he's
Calzaghe is the greatest.
punches on your ass.
I think Calzaghe is the greatest super middleweight ever.
I think his father's a legend. I love his father, Enzo.
I'm just saying,
Enzo
Carl,
Calzaghe.
look, this put things into perspective here, and I'll finish. Hagler, at the end of the day, in my book, quit too. He bitched out too at 33. Why didn't he say, no, I'll put my nails on the canvas, I'll bite down on the shield, and I'll fight Sugar Ray again. I know Sugar Ray was on coke and all that, and, you know, endurance, but I'll fight him again. I'll make a trilogy. Look, at least Duran made a trilogy.
Yeah.
He didn't go and quit.
Yeah.
And he had the 70s, and Duran had the 70s career. He could have gone, oh, fuck this, no mas. They rushed me in the ring. I was out of my head on coke visiting South America, fucking chicks, 24/7. So, he didn't quit. Hagler quit and ran away to Italy. Look, dude, people don't match. Mad Chat's not going to tell you that. And when I went on his, hold on a minute, Carl. When I went on his channel, that's why he sidelined me straight away, because I put it to him and I said to him, "Your boy's a bitch."
Well, I'm not here to argue with you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I'm not here to argue about
33. At least Crawford's 39.
I don't have an argument with you.
I'm just saying, yeah, there is never no argument because I'm spitting facts, and then that's all I've got to say. Carbayal's not a top 5 heavyweight in Britain. Yeah, Hagler was a bitch.
Only Fury is better than him. Only Fury is better than him.
You got Wardley.
Only Fury. Only Fury is better.
I got fabricated show pony.
Only Fury. Only Tyson Fury is better than Caballero. Nobody else. Only Tyson Fury in Britain.
I got Caballero dancing on Wardley's fucking head. If I'm honest,
he would beat the shit out of Wardley, bro. Only Fury is better. Only Fury is better than Caballero. Only Fury. None of those other British guys. None of those other British guys.
I got Caballero beaten.
Justice, come on, my friend.
That's my opinion, bro. I respect you. Listen, Furioso, I respect you. You know I don't hate you, but that's my opinion.
No, there's no hate. We just argue. It's good to have an argument. We got all opinions, haven't we? It's opinion.
Exactly right. Furioso, one of us is right and one of us is wrong, mate.
I know, but look, I know when I'm right when I say Hagler was a bitch to retire at 33. But do you know what though, Carl? It's disrespectful to say that because of what he achieved. But he was still a bitch.
Well, Costa Zoo did the same. Costa Zoo took his second L and retired. Ricky Hatton beat him and he never fought again. I
tell you another one who was a bitch of recent times, American, and he's lived as the greatest of the modern era from America, is Ward.
Andre Ward.
Yeah, he's another one, obviously coveted career. You know, he did everything, but, I know he was maybe intelligent. He didn't want the smoke. He was clever. That's why. I don't blame him. He said it in an interview. Look, no, I'm getting too many injuries. I'll fuck up myself. My family's big. I've got about 8 kids. And like you said, he goes, I want to see my kids go to university, you were saying.
Yeah, mate.
He literally said that. I want to see my kids go to university. The game is tough now. I'm getting a lot of injuries. I want to bow out and hit the briefcase and pen and paper.
Yeah. Good on him, man. Yeah, what I love about this sport. I love how this sport is one dude, man. One dude carries everything. You know what I mean? Like, they got to pay sanction and fees. Like, it's not like the UFC. It's not like fucking volleyball. It's not like soccer where the club pays for shit. Like, the fighter foots the bill, mate. And this is what I love about the sport, is that this fight is, you got to sell tickets, mate. And anyone who knows fighters and anyone who knows fighting from amateurs, you got to be able to sell tickets when you're an amateur, mate. You got to be able to make the people want to watch your fight. That's what you got to do. You got to be able to sell tickets, mate. And if you're an amateur and you can sell tickets, bro, that's where these pro promoters are going to pick you up and go, oi, cunt, listen here. Fucking bring 500 of your best to this joint. Let's see how we go. And once you get a following, mate, and a diehard following, like that's all of a sudden you can make moves in the sport of boxing. But this is where I've never seen a guy like Brian Norman Jr. come out of fucking nowhere and beat a Japanese guy named Jin Sasaki, who I had I've drank a lot of sake. I've drank a shitload of sake, but I have never in my fucking life ever heard of a guy named Jin Sasaki. So to me, that guy has just come from nowhere, and I haven't seen fans like this that have dived from the depths of nowhere to jump on these guys since the days of David Morrell, because David Morrell to me is the next thing to Brian Norman Jr. is like how they've gravitated to him and just jumped all over him. And I just love the sport, man. I just fucking first and foremost, I love this fucking sport, man. I love how one dude carries every motherfucking thing, man. Like a guy like Canelo, you can say what you want about the guy, man. Like Bud Crawford fucking picked him up and won that fight, but that guy carried that sport, and how that motherfucker answered those questions from was it Max Kellerman or about how do we want the boxing to go like UFC and to go like NBA and NFL. Fuck no. Boxing is big. And that's what I love about Canelo. That's what I love about that old cunt, is that he stood up for boxing, mate. Because that's it. That's who I stand for. First and foremost, that's what I stand for. This sport. I love this sport, mate. I love an underdog. I love nothing more than an underdog story, man. Like George Kambosos beating Teofimo Lopez. Fucking beautiful. Fucking Liam Paro beating Sabriel Matias. Fucking great. Liam Wilson putting the first guy to put Emmanuel Navarrete on his ass. I loved it. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Tim Z beating Tony Harrison. I'm like, Australia is motherfucking killing this sport right now. As an Aussie, man, this is our time to shine. For a country that's a tiny little country of 26, 27 million, I love this sport, man, and I am the cunt carrying the flag for this sport in my country. I love this sport, man. I love all it stands for, and I love the drama. I love everything that there is to do with boxing, bro. I love it fucking all. And I just want all you cunts to know that my daughter is smarter than all of you cunts, and you can all go suck a big fucking Rottweiler's cock. But oi, Tone, I love you, man, and this is why I love this sport, bro. We all got opinions. We all got who we think's our favourite fighters and what we can do, and it's what I love, man. It's different of opinion, bro. That's why we're human. If we all thought the same, Jesus Christ, we'd be a boring bunch of cunts, wouldn't we? Hey? Hey? Wouldn't we? Wouldn't we be a boring bunch of humans hanging around? I got to tell you, I wouldn't be alone because I got ADD and an alcohol problem, and I got a lot of shit going on. But I wouldn't be here if all you cunts agreed with me. I would not be here if all you cunts said, Carl, everything you say is fucking verbatim the word. I like rebuttal, man. I like Furioso, bro. I love these type of dudes. This is why I love this sport, mate. And this is why since 2019, I've been a part of this shit, mate. And this is why I love Rapstar. Because let me tell you about Rapstar. Rapstar is the only motherfucker keeping this sport of boxing alive for die-hard fans. Like, you can have your favourites. I don't give two fucks about you or what you wear or what colour your skin is or whether you're fucking family with farmers or whatever. I don't care. If you can fight and you're exciting, I'm a fan. That's just how I roll, bro. I don't care about, like, you could be this motherfucker with orange skin and pink polka dots, bro. But if you could punch holes through people, I'd have fucking pink holes and fucking orange skin just to match you because I'm your fan. And that's why I love this sport, mate. That's why I love this sport. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not a tribalist. I'm not a country, whatever you want to call. I just love this sport because I love exciting guys, and I'm sorry I'm a big Virgil fan because I love how he fights. Someone else can take the floor.
No, the thing is, Carl. I think I live the era. You see, I live the era because I'm just slightly younger than Chomo Chad, and so I know what I'm talking about. I was there. I followed it. I'm not just like a Millennium fan or something. Some dude who's like, he's just going on, hearsay, maybe what his uncle told him or something, or, growing up or whatever. Nah, I was there. I lived the fights. It was, so I know, I remember Hagler pitching out, blaming boxing for being corrupt at the age of 33. And then as I get older, because he was like obviously incredible, because I was young and impressionable. But as I get older, then I'm an older person now, and I know the whole history, all the narratives. Plus, I lived it, and I'm looking at my other, boxers that have gone on to, like, at 33, go and actually achieve, like, crazy stuff from the age of 33 onwards. And I see Hagler at 33 sort of, like, pitching
Can I
out.
get Rapstar? You got to
Quitting.
put the link.
I'm just
Rapstar,
saying
drop the
it's
link. Mad
quitting.
Chad.
Quitting the
Mad
game.
Chad, get up
It's all
here.
right quitting a dude. It's all right quitting a fight.
No,
Okay.
seriously,
Well, it isn't. It
I've
isn't.
had enough of the Hagler hate. I've had enough of the Hagler.
I
Fuck,
just
I
want
love
to
Hagler.
finish it on there.
I love Hagler.
On there that obviously at 33 he should not be quitting the game of boxing, dude. And that's that. To me, he's a quitter. Yeah, he's the other guy that gets the shit quit a fight. This guy quit his career over a fight. So that's all where it's at, my friend.
And you know, hey, that's your opinion, and you're I respect it, bro.
Dude, it's
You know
where
what
it's
I love,
at.
man?
It's Look, dudes don't like hearing this. Boxing fans don't like hearing this because it's like, how can you disrespect Hagler? He's like he's Mr. T, isn't he?
No,
He's
no
an
one,
incredible guy. He's Rocky.
Fuck everyone. Fuck
Clubber
everyone.
Lang.
Seriously.
How can you disrespect Clubber Lang? You can't, can you? But
fuck everyone.
It's what it is, isn't it? They don't like hearing it, do they? But the truth
I love everyone's
tells
opinion,
the truth.
Furious, I've got to be honest, mate. The British were not very kind to my ancestors. All they did was steal
there you go. So the truth's coming out now. They weren't to mine too. They weren't to mine too. They weren't to mine too.
All they did was steal a couple of horses, Furious, and they were put in chains and sent to Australia. Like they were treated worse than the Aboriginals were. Like my ancestors were pretty fucked up, bro. They were penalised and colonised. And said, there you go, cunt. You've served your time. And they go out in the scrub and procreate and and grow some corn, you Australian piece of shit.
So you're going in Benavides then, are you?
You know what, Furiosa? I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. I would love nothing more than Mirage to eat a fucking crow, bro. Because let me tell you, as an Australian, there's nothing more that I want than is to just put this motherfucker in his place. Is to put a fellow Australian right where they belong. Back when he told me I was a Tim Tszyu fanboy, even though I had Virgil Ortiz beating Tim Tszyu, even though I always thought Virgil beat Tim Tszyu, I was a fanboy. And I respected it, mate, because you know what I loved about Tim Furioso? He fights everyone, bro. He just keeps fighting. He just keeps fighting, man.
Hey, do you remember at the time I said Fundora was going to win? Obviously, I know he was your boy, but Fundora did win. It's one of them things. I said at the time, look, and you admitted you were capping for him because he's your guy, and I don't blame you like that. But
I just thought he could
see a chink in his armor. He's not like his dad, is he? Of course not.
Nothing. And no Triple G. Like everyone called him the Costa Tszyu. Everyone called him the Costa Tszyu Triple G. But here's the thing, Furioso. Tim Tszyu is a fucking prima donna, mate. He is a diva. His request, like when he's in camp, he's like a female, bro. He wants manicures, pedicures.
He's technically sound, but he ain't a killer like that.
He's not technically sound, Furioso, because
he looks good and whatever. But
look, here's the problem. And this is the problem. Here's Tim's problem, bro. You can't have a glass jaw in that division, mate. You can't have a Mexican style with a glass jaw. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
The chin also. But he has got some skills. He has got great fundamentals. I think he's got fundamentals, everything.
I just think
you look at him, he looks the part. That's why people are going, oh, he's looking GG and that, whatever. But he hasn't got the steel. No, he ain't got the steel.
He ain't got the chin for the style, Furioso. When you want that style, bro, where you want to get in the pocket and land and just like do a David Benavides or a Caballero on someone, like you got to have a chin, bro. You got to be able to take their best shot. And Tim don't have that, man. That's Tim's biggest problem right now. Is he needs a chin transplant. Is there anyone in America or England that can give him a transplant? Holy fuck, who we got here? Someone that's mobile. Oi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I just came back. I had a call, but yeah, man, I still think Kabayel beats all the Brits except Fury. And I don't hate British fighters. I don't know why Furioso thinks that. I think Joe Calzaghe is the greatest super middleweight of all time. Honestly.
Yeah, I love him.
I like Nigel Benn. I like Chris Eubank.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really care any hate for
Americans didn't
Brits.
want the smoke with them guys early on. They didn't.
Cool.
And but the thing is, they got beat in the end by him. That's what I'm trying to say. Ben demolished the Americans, and Calzaghe in the end still beat him. But then the Americans will say to you, they were old. Well, so were we. We were 36. You were only 39.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You're right.
That's a good point. You're right, Dad.
3-year difference is not significant. I'm sorry to tell you this. He was 36. Roy was 39. The fact that Roy Jones had been beat or whatever, that ain't Calzaghe's problem.
No.
So that's where it's at. And then
yeah, but I never apologized for that. Like, I was not making excuses for that. Calzaghe whooped him. I mean, was he old? Yeah, but who cares? Calzaghe was old too. Calzaghe was old too.
Boy, how clever! How clever was
I think they might have beaten Eubank.
I think that
I don't think they would have beaten Ben. I don't think they would have beaten Ben, and Ben proved it when he did fight the Americans. The G-man, obviously, he nearly killed him. You know, so
I gotta ask you this, Furioso. Do you think that when Eubank fought Calzaghe, do you think Eubank was like slowing down a bit, or what's your opinion on that?
No, it wasn't his best, and he had had the trauma of the Watson fight, which obviously put him in.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you, because I don't think that was like the best version of Eubank.
These are the stats don't lie. Hold on a minute, guys. The stats.
Eubank takes a shot.
What happened was after the Watson fight, Eubank went gun shy because he nearly killed the man.
The best shot
that's true.
Yeah, his style even changed. He was more on
the
back.
Do you believe he lost that killer instinct when he fought?
What are you talking about?
When he fought Calzaghe, Furioso, when he fought Calzaghe, do you believe he lost that killer instinct?
Yes, as soon as by the time he fought Calzaghe, I have to be honest, Eubank was not the same because of the Watson thing. He nearly killed him.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
And his stats say that his knockout ratio, he didn't get a knockout for ages after that.
Yeah, true.
No, these are facts. We're speaking facts here.
Yeah, that's fact. That's a fact.
He was gun shy. He was psychologically, it does affect you. And Nigel Benn did the same. He obviously nearly killed he did the G-man.
So how the fuck?
So these things are happening. Hold on a minute. These things are happening. The Americans are seeing their men like getting nearly killed, and they're thinking, I ain't fighting with them dudes. They're killing them, man.
That's crazy. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It's psychological. And these boxers, African Americans, are very psychologically religious and all that. They church, they believe in the gospel, and they think, these guys are killing a man. I don't want that smoke. I'll keep it nice and sweet in America, and I'll call myself the WBC champion. Don't you guys get the pantomime? You're so naive, you people. You'll grow up one day, all of you. You will smell the coffee, but you don't want to. You want to be romanticizing, don't you? You want to romanticize. You love the Malteser bald head. That's the problem. You want the Malteser bald head.
How does Anthony Yard beat Benavidez, Furioso? How does he do it, bro?
What the fuck is this dickhead?
I've already said it. The fight is going this way.
All right.
I've got a fight there's a fight that the fight's going to go like that fight. Nigel Benn versus the Blade. The Blade, what's his name? His real name, his nickname was the Blade. The American black guy. Duran also beat him. I know his nickname, Barkley. Yeah, him. It's gonna go like Ben Barkley. Absolute blowout, even better than Hearns Hagler. 3 rounds, 4 rounds, and we're tearing it up because Yard is adopting that. That's what he is going to do, whether Benavidez likes it or not, right? It's going to have to go that way because he is going to open up. He is going to put it on him, the lead straight up. And so Benavidez I think he'll go into it. Because of his machismo, he's the monster. You'll think, okay, then let's go. And when they start getting going, someone's going to fall. And I'm saying Benavidez gets caught like a motherfucker. He's gone. Seriously. He's head fucked also. He didn't get the Canelo. I keep saying this. He didn't get the Canelo money, nothing. Now he has to earn his dollar. Now he's fighting big dudes, higher weight. He has him to earn his coin. The work he's going to have for the next 3 fights is what he would have earned with the Canelo fight. That would have been easy for him. He would have earned, say, 10, 15 million. Now he's getting peanuts compared to, So he has to work for his buck now, Benavidez, and he ain't like that. I'm saying psychological. He gets beat psychologically. His money, his eyes not on the. He ain't got the eye of the tigers. He ain't eye on the prize is not there because his prize was the Canelo money. He's still talking about it.
Furioso, what's your? Can't listen. What's your karaoke song? What's your go-to song? If you want to sing karaoke and take over a place, what's your karaoke song?
There's many in various languages too.
What's your listen, cunt? You're talking to the Elvis of karaoke. Tell me, what is your karaoke song, Furioso? Come on, brother. What is it?
Easy.
What's one new I've won competitions.
Happy birthday.
But are you serious?
Happy birthday to you. I don't know. That's it. There's so many though. There's rock. So there's all rap. There's rock. There's everything, isn't there?
Exactly. I've got.
There's too many, dude. You spoiled me. You've trumped me there. You've trumped me there. Literally trumped me. Shut up.
You know what, mate? You know what I love? And this is why I love this place called YouTube, man. Rapstar's a good dude. Furioso, you're a good cunt. Dick Justice, a top cunt. I have known you guys for so long, man. So long. And never had an issue with any of you fellas. Ever. Even though we can agree to disagree. I fucking love you guys, man. You guys,
but you got to admit this escalated very quickly.
No, but the only thing I experienced that. I experienced that when I went on this person's channel. You know, the one I've mentioned today various times. Yeah, early days at the very start, I was asked, "Who are your Rushmore people?" And when I mentioned the word Duran, straight away I got sort of psychological aggro. Because because the channel holder is a haggler. The channel holder is obviously a haggler nut swinger. Straight away there was friction. It was like, because man. And then how dare you tell the channel holder that their guy is actually the quitter. The guy at 33 that quit his career. Do you know what I'm saying? They can't take that smoke.
Well, to be honest, Duran.
That's all I'm saying, you see, and I have to put this across. It's just my beef.
Okay, but then Chad, then Chad needs to jump on, He's
a haggler nut swinger. His guy quit at 33 years.
But for you also like
my boy Calzaghe at 36 was beating up on the American goats. That's all I'm saying to you guys.
I think Calzaghe is the greatest super middleweight ever, and that's
you want to argue. I can't argue with Calzaghe. I'm sorry, I love his dad. Like number one, first and foremost, his father is a fucking legend.
But listen, Roberto Duran is my number one. I don't care if people think he's a quitter. But Duran is my favorite boxer of all time.
That's what I'm trying to say to you, Justice. There's other guys that have also quit, but in other ways, quit their careers.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
of course, I get what you're saying. Of course, he quit, and he's a no mas. But don't be pointing the finger at me when you're as bad. Is what I'm trying to get across here for the past half an hour.
Duran is my favorite boxer of all time.
Seriously, like you got no idea, brother. If only Rapstar was here. And he would let me, just put me on camera. Like, my T-shirt says it all. I fucking love Roberto Duran, man. Roberto Duran is he's top 5 in my opinion. I've got him top 5. I don't care about losses. I fucking love Roberto.
Yeah, but he
Duran.
fought over 100 fights, dude. What are we talking about? Over 70 knockouts.
Rap star, you British piece of shit.
So
Fucking
Duran had
me on
double the
camera.
fights of his opponents, and sometimes 3 times more. Sugar only had 30 something fights. Duran had 112, I think he did. Crazy work.
Look at this fucking shirt. Oi.
That's a beauty.
Have a look at this fucking t-shirt, Furiosa. You want to talk about Duran? You want to talk about Duran, mate?
That's the real monster.
Do you want to talk about a motherfucker that could fight?
He went up a weight to fight the bigger guys. You know what I'm saying? Not like Hagler stood at the same weight.
See this dude, bro?
He's the
like this.
But Justice, he was the small guy, wasn't he?
I love
it's just funny how you're taking those sneaky shots at Chaz.
I love everyone. Oi, Rap.
But he did go up.
But that's true. I mean, listen, I think Hagler is one of the greatest middleweights ever. But that's true. Like, he was always fighting at one weight. That's you can't deny that. Like, I can't really.
Oh, you smelly
And Duran was a small guy who came from that lower weights.
No, Duran is a better pound for pound. Duran is a better than Hagler. If you want to talk pound for pound.
But that's what I'm saying. Look, and people always forget that Duran. Well, they don't forget Duran actually fought Hagler for 15 rounds. And you would think that Hagler, the bigger guy, the monster, would blow Duran away. But no, that fight was contentiously, could have gone either way, a draw or the result it was. But it was a close fight. So it's like, look at Duran going 15 rounds with supposedly the best ever, bigger guy.
Yep.
Come on, though. Once again, these are facts. He hanged with Hagler.
He did up until last 3 rounds. He did. Up until last 3 rounds.
1984, dude, at their peak. Hagler was at his peak, I would say.
You can talk about it, dude, but I'll wear his t-shirt, motherfucker.
Yeah, you facts.
I'll wear that.
You know his facts.
I'll wear that cocksucker t-shirt, man. I love.
I don't think most people would debate you on that. Like, I honestly never heard anybody saying that Hagler is a better boxer pound for pound than Duran. I never heard anybody saying.
Regardless of all that bullshit,
DJ.
Regardless of all of that bullshit, you know what I love is what Hagler.
But yeah, possibly a middleweight. But that's where I'll put Joe Calzaghe on his ass.
I love Joe Calzaghe, bro. Like Joe Calzaghe to me is. It's a shame I'm white and he's white, bro, because I love him so much.
But also, listen,
Furiosa,
you gotta admit, like, regardless of your feelings, Furiosa.
I'm back, give me a minute. You guys better not underestimate my boy, yeah? You know, I met him a couple of times. He had a fucking granite chin, bro. You Americans don't know shit. Yeah, there's only one guy that beat him. But that man is Carl the Cobra Froch. He came over to America and he knocked out Jermaine Taylor in their hometown. Let's not forget that.
Fucking nice rap star. I love you.
Carl Froch is the man, bro.
He's a badass.
Very underrated. Carl Froch
definitely.
I fucking love Carl Froch the Cobra, bro. Oi,
I'm telling you, he can fight. Carl Froch will come out at 50 years old and he will knock Jake Paul the fuck out right now.
I agree. Carl Froch will be Hall of Famer, bro. He has the resume to be Hall of Fame.
He should
I love DJ, man.
Yeah, he should be, definitely.
You know what? DJ is one of the most.
Bro, there was 3 fights Carl Froch went in there with, and he was there to lose. The boxing pundits went against him on Jermaine Taylor. They even went against him on Lucien Bute. Yeah, and he knocked out both guys who they went against him. He knocked.
And Taylor was no joke, bro. Taylor beat Hopkins, bro.
I'm telling you, and he beat Taylor after Hopkins.
Put me on. Oi, look how good. Have a look. If you want to see a specimen.
But the biggest win in history is true, Carl. Is the T-shirt that you got, mate? Yeah. It's the T-shirt that you got.
Well, I love this
you
guy,
munchkin-looking cunt. But you are one great fella. You are one of the best fellas I met out here. You're one jolly geezer. You love life.
I love you, mate.
You're always positive.
even when the world is coming down, you're laughing, and we need people like you, right?
Oh, I
Let me tell you,
love everyone.
But let me tell you, Carl, that man that you're wearing, yeah, I could never believe because he was before my time. I'm not gonna lie. Duran was when I heard from my uncles. You better go watch Duran. Right?
Exactly right.
And I never knew nothing about Duran, yeah. And I went and checked this guy out. He was busting hey, bro. I think Duran is one of the best lightweights. Listen, fuck every other weight that he went to. He didn't even need to go there. Duran was one of the best at his own weight at lightweight that I've ever seen. Probably one of the best lightweights ever.
For me, he's the best.
Now, when he moved up in weight, let me finish. When he moved up in weight and I saw the story, the whole world went against Duran because Duran came against a Floyd Money Mayweather of their time, which was Sugar Ray Leonard. And the whole money was on Sugar Ray. He was the golden boy, the golden medalist. There was no way Sugar Ray was going to lose to a small midget, Duran. But Duran, he came up in weight, and then he went up to 147, and he beat him. That first fight that he beat him in, that's probably the best win in the history of boxing, bro.
Have you seen my shirt? Oi, put me on the big screen, Rap.
Yeah, I
see. Hey, Rapstar.
Yeah.
Rapstar. Are you there?
Yeah.
I just want to say, do you know Kirkland Lang?
Yeah, that Jamaican mental guy.
Jamaican guy.
He was mental though, you know that.
I'm from Nottingham way. I am. No cap.
Yeah.
So obviously it's the Carl Froch thing, the Kirkland Lang back in the day. This guy beat Duran. He's a big guy. He was a legend. But obviously,
hey yo, Carl, you look like wait, bro. So Carl, you look like one of them guys in Charlie the Chocolate Factory. You know, one of them little gnomes. Only if you were 2 foot tall. And Carl looks like one of them little gnomes in Charlie the Chocolate Factory. Because I had to watch that the other day with my kid. And he's that little, and only if he's 2 foot tall, he'll make that part.
You know what? You can go and
I love your beard, Carl. That's fucking amazing. Carl don't even need fucking Father Christmas. He can be Santa Claus every year for the kids himself.
You can all go and get fucked. Roberto Duran is the man. That's why his name is Duran. He's the fucking man. And you can all go and suck on a big fat bald-headed beard.
No, but Ferroso's right. Duran had some slipping moments, and he slipped in his career, bro.
He
slipped, but then he came back, and then he became great again.
Yeah,
he did. Look. Look. One thing they give Duran a pass, Ferroso. Let me tell you why they give him a pass. It's not that he quit. Yeah, any man could have quit, and they would curse you for the rest of your life. It's what he did even after he quit and came back.
Oh, what did he do? What did he do?
You know what I mean, Ferroso? He became a champion at multi-weight division.
Even harder. He come back even harder.
He came back harder.
And higher division and shit. What you were talking about?
See that t-shirt?
But is it true, Ferroso, that Duran was fucking around with too many prostitutes?
I fucking love
Duran. He was gambling. He was drinking.
He did a tour.
He was having too many hoes.
Rapstar, he did a tour of South America to the Latin countries. Obviously, he was a hero to the Latins back in the day. So every country, every party you went to, obviously, it's the yayo, it's the putas, it's everything. So and then they rushed him back in the ring. What was it? 4 months, 3 months back in there. He full of gas. He was full of gas. Too much gas.
T-shirt. Oi, Furioso, you talk about a fighter, bro. You talk about a fighter. Look what I do, bro. I wear that cocksucker on my chest.
Facts. I ain't got a Duran shirt.
I go out in public. I love.
He's definitely a goat like that. But yeah, that Kirkland Lang dude was a very gifted guy.
But listen,
have you seen that mini documentary of him, Rapstar, on YouTube? It's like a quick, 10-minute clip of him in Nottingham. He basically died in the streets, and they went and filmed him. He was on the streets begging, and this motherfucker's out there beating Duran. Have you seen it, Rapstar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad though, because and I was thinking to myself, this motherfucker ain't no way a guy who's beat Duran should be begging on the streets.
Never.
Feel me?
I agree.
It's a joke, absolute
Yeah,
fucking
this is for
joke
you
to the
guys,
boxing
Carl.
community.
The great one of the greatest, Roberto Duran, one of the greatest ever fighters that laced gloves. But listen, it's unbelievable that you know he mentally wasn't right. That a man like him quit in one fight, but he was one of the best. But you can't lie though, he did quit in one fight. The same guy he beat as well.
I don't care. Oi, do you care?
No, that's what I'm saying. People give him a pass. Look. Roberto Duran can do anything. People give him a pass because he gave a lot to boxing.
Oh, but do you really
It's like Mike Tyson can rape a girl and people would give him a pass.
Oh,
People love Mike Tyson.
I would never do that.
They love Mike Tyson.
Nah, I'll dig my heels in right.
And Michael Jackson, look at Michael
Mike
Jackson.
Tyson.
Michael Jackson, we still love the Michael Jackson songs, don't we?
Love Mike Tyson.
I'll dig my heels in right there. Right there, I'll dig my heels in. Let me tell you, as the father of 3 daughters, fought for my daughter's honor many a time. Mate, let me tell you, there's no motherfucker born of his mother that comes near me, bro, when we talk streets. And I'm not bullshitting. I love fighting, bro. I love being punched in the face. I've been punched in the face so many times, man. It's like salad for me, bro. I love it.
But yo, Carl, your favorite fighter, Roberto Duran, you're wearing his shirt. It's unbelievable. You're wearing it today. He really must be one of your idols, bro.
I love him. Rap. I love Joe Calzaghe. I love a lot of dudes, man. I love a lot of dudes.
What about our boy?
People think I'm
you know
weird,
what
bro.
Roberto Duran's best friend in England was? You know, Froso. You know he opens the gym for him. Ricky Hatton.
Yeah, there you go.
Ricky Hatton is Roberto Duran's friend in England, bro.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite British fighter. Rap right there.
Ricky, that was Ricky's favorite fighter for sure.
I love Ricky, man.
Ricky's favorite fighter that he based his career off of Roberto Duran. Just why he got into boxing.
Many did. No idea.
Many did from the 70s onwards.
I got to be honest. You cunts really know nothing about boxing. Let me tell you.
The mad thing is, he's Mexican though. Duran is actually Mexican. His dad's Mexican.
Furiosa, shut up and listen. Shut up and listen. Ricky Hatton made my boy Costa Zoo look second rate and made him quit on the stool like his son. Oi, mate. Like Ricky Hatton changed Australian boxing for me forever. I never fell in love with a boxer.
That was one of the biggest wins.
I never fell in love with a boxer again. Never fell in love
that
with
was the biggest win for Ricky Hatton, bro. Biggest win.
I still remember. I know where I was and what I was doing that day when Ricky.
You know, this is what I say about boxing. Someone told me this. Hard work.
I love
and
all
dedication.
you cunts, eh?
Let me say this, Carl.
Love you cunts.
Hard work and dedication sometimes can beat skill. You know that.
Of course.
Always.
You know that.
Always,
hard work and dedication can beat skill.
Of course.
Application for sure.
Oh, mate.
Of course.
You can work hard. You can beat the better guy, but you gotta be one hard worker, bro. A machine.
Because the talented guy needs to still be fit. He also needs to put the work in and be fit. Because if the talented guy ain't fit and the guy who's that ain't as talented but he's super fit, he's gonna surpass you.
Of course. And I think we can see that in some of Adrian Broner's fights. He was naturally skilled, but the other guy was harder worker.
Perfect.
Like you would never thought Jesse Vargas can beat Adrian Broner, but Adrian Broner just didn't put in the work as he needs to work.
Fuck's sake, I got dogs.
You can't be a rap star partying and be a boxer. Come on.
Hey, you can't. Oi, dog, fuck off, you can't. I got dogs. Get out, you cunt of a thing.
I ain't never seen, when I was a kid, I ain't never seen a fighter apart from Mike Tyson. I don't care where you are from the world. Just go watch the knockouts. I ain't never seen a fighter more ferocious than Nigel Benn. Never.
He was.
I ain't
He,
seen
I
never
think
a
he was
man
robbed.
who's got
he
raw
was.
punching power. Forget
Am I
about
the only one?
Berlanga and all these guys. When Nigel
Oh
Ben would
yeah.
hit you, he would take your whole head off.
Well, no,
He
am
was
I
the
the only one?
middleweight dude. Rap star. I was there, dude. And he was the middleweight Mike Tyson. They came up in the same era. Let's not forget about this.
Yeah, but he was England's Mike
Oh
Tyson,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, he was England's middleweight version.
You know
He
how
even
many
had the head.
fighters were scared Feroso? They
Yeah.
lost the fight before they got in the ring.
Oh yeah, it was a Mike Tyson. The
And
Dark
that's why
Destroyer.
Chris
Dark
Eubanks was
Destroyer.
one of the most toughest mentally. Yo, Chris Eubanks was one of the most toughest mentally guys I ever seen as well.
I just want to say that you British cunts are like
He was British Army trained also, which is one of the highest level, especially back in the day. So he had the mentality from the army. He had the mentality from the army plus
yeah. And Feroso,
Nigel
they
Ben
don't
won
even
the
know
second
them
fight
days that
against Eubank.
Nigel Ben
Nigel
was
Ben won.
against all the racism. In the army, he beat all of them while they were racist. It was a harder time. It was a tougher time. Conor Ben has had it on the spoon compared to Nigel Ben.
And them army boys are tough motherfuckers, Marines, and you know what I mean, Delta, you know what I'm saying, SAS boys and all that. They're motherfucking nasty boys. So yeah,
that rematch was a robbery.
Beat you well.
The Eubank Ben rematch was a robbery.
No, Ben won that fight.
Yeah,
Ben should have got that fight.
It was crazy. It was crazy that.
Even Eubanks knows that Ben did everything and enough to win that fight.
I wonder if it was, because I always thought to myself at the time, well, how come they're giving it to the B side? Ben was the national hero. You know what I mean? He was like Frank Bruno. He was the guy they loved, the British. He went to serve the country in the army, etc., etc. And they loved him like a motherfucker. How they give it to the villain, so to speak? Yeah? But I wonder, was it the Hearn effect? You know, Eddie Hearn's dad? Because Eddie Hearn's dad had Eubank, didn't he?
Yeah.
But
and
you know what Eddie Hearn's dad
I think
said
it's Betty
recently.
Hold on a minute. And Eddie Hearn's dad, Barry, back in the day, had a lot of power by then. A lot.
Yeah, big power.
TV power. He owned the fucking snooker. He owned loads of shit already. You know what I mean? So he was pulling the strings.
But you know, Eddie Hearn's dad said recently in one of his biographies or autobiographies or whatever, that the biggest regret he has in his life is that he got offered, this is what he said, right? He said he got offered a lot of money to get the trilogy done for Nigel Ben and Chris Eubanks, right? And he goes, the problem I had to make this fight is that after Nigel Ben got the draw and he thought he got robbed, the egos between both of them were clashing so highly, I got exhausted trying to make the trilogy with these guys, and they were just stuck in their ways. You know what I mean? Because Nigel Ben thought he got robbed, didn't it? So he goes, fuck him. I'm the A side. And Eubanks said, no, he's the A side.
Barry Hearn has admitted that one of his two best signings of his life that's changed his life and made his empire. One was Steve Davis. You know, he started his empire with the snooker from the early 80s. You know, Steve Davis, he won a lot of shit in snooker, didn't he? And
he
then,
was one of the baddest men on the planet.
Exactly. And then he goes into boxing and he signs Eubank.
And
he
Nassim
said,
Hamid, he got
he said Eubank took him stratospheric, you know, business side of things. Because, you know, he out here winning.
And then he took Naz from Frank Warren at the end.
Oh, yeah, and that.
Remember? He took Naz from Frank Warren.
Fact. Yep. So that's, because he could afford to by then, couldn't he?
Yep.
The guy's owning other sports and everything. He's still a G. That Eddie Hearn's going to be left to right empire.
I met one of the baddest men in England. Forget that, baddest man in the world. I met him in Islington. You heard of Islington?
I've been there many times.
Arsenal way. I'm a man who's been in Angel many times back in the day, right? I met Lennox Lewis, bro. He's a bad man. He's a big bad man.
God. He's got one of the best intro songs ever. He did. He was one of my favorite
fighters.
You
know what intro song he had on your shirt? You need to get a Lennox Lewis shirt. Get a Lennox Lewis shirt.
Oh, do you want us to
Rap star, do you know what his intro song was most of the time?
Here we go. fucking it.
It was
Here
the
we
harder they
go,
come,
here
the
we
harder they
go, here
come,
we
the
go.
harder they come, the harder they fall. One of the big first early reggae hits from you know what I mean,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the harder they come. It's a film. It's a film, classic film from Jamaica. The
You
harder
know
they
they
come, the
robbed
harder they
Lewis
fall.
when he fought Evander Holyfield.
Legend.
They robbed him the first fight.
Yeah, they
You
did.
know, you
Lennox
can't.
is a legend. He is
He's a
absolutely.
legend.
I loved watching his career. It was an incredible career.
Well, look, he beat the
Incredible.
baddest man in the planet, Mike Tyson. Whatever they want to say, he beat him. He
Yeah,
knocked him out. And I
he beat
reckon,
Roy
look, even in his
Holyfield.
prime, Lennox would have always given Mike Tyson the hardest, and if not beaten him in
Yeah,
his prime.
he beat Holyfield, dude.
He
The
beat
American
Holyfield.
goat. The
And the
American
baddest
goat.
other man, Riddick Bowe, ducked him.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't want that smoke.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because, hey, Rapstar, doesn't that tell you and paint you a picture what was going on at the middleweights also a few years before? These Americans, they didn't want this. They wanted, I'm going to sound a bit out of order here. They didn't mind fighting the white boys. Yeah. Well, Calzag is sort of like a white boy, but if you get what I mean. But these like Jamaican, like ragamuffin dudes, they didn't want them because they bring smoke. Your Bens, your Eubanks, your Lennox Lewises. The Americans didn't want that smoke. There's another proof of a duck there.
Why is that? Why do you reckon that is? Are they scared? Are they
Because
scared
they
of
like.
them?
I'll tell you why. Because the Americans are privileged. Because the Americans are privileged, and I think softer. And the Africans from Jamaica, compared to the Africans, in my opinion, to America, the hunger's different. The root is different. There's a different G in them. It just is. That's my opinion. Look, I was born and bred in Africa, so now I know what I'm talking about.
One thing I do know,
I'm born and bred.
one thing I do know, I don't know about that. I
Nah,
do
you
know
can
about
all
this.
you're all
If you
cunts.
send, and this is 100% facts. Mick Duffy was one of the promoters back in the day before Eddie Hearn, and he used to have a rule in England: if you win the British title and you win the whole European title, he will set you up to win the world title. That was how it used to go years
Easy
ago.
peasy, yeah.
Now,
English
if a fighter
privileges.
used to go and win the British title and win the European title, he had a good 50-50 chance of winning the belt because Mickey Duffy, what he used to do is put that fighter through a hard stage to get there because he used to say, if we win the belt, we're going to keep the belt. You know what I'm saying? So he never used to just send anybody to win the belt. That's why you got fighters like Lloyd Hannigan. When they got him seasoned, you couldn't believe that he went to America and he beat Don Curry, right? They get you in position. Nigel Benn went to America and he beat Iron Barkley. Yeah. So certain fighters, if you get them in position, you get them seasoned in the right time, they can go anywhere in the world from England and win a belt.
No, but Rap, you don't just beat Iron Barkley, bro. You don't just walk over that victory. Like you don't just go.
The thing about Ben is he would go to America and have crazy time there sparring the best there in the best gyms there. He would be sparring Duran. There's footage of him with Duran in '89, I think it was, or whatever. Shit like that. He's sparring the very best, and word gets around in these gyms in America, and these Americans know, and they're like, this guy's nasty. That's why he gets Roy Jones, everything. Nah, I don't want that smoke. I'll keep it sweet in America. Let me get it sweet in America. It's as simple as that, dude.
That's why I love you, mate. Oh, you're asshole. That's why I love you.
No, these are facts, dude. Because Ben had notoriety there. So did Steve Collins. He learned his chops there.
But you know where Ben after his boxing
you're preaching
career,
to the choir,
he had
bro.
all the demons,
The choir.
But let me tell Carl the story.
So
Ben after his boxing career, he had all the demons after his boxing career because he nearly killed a man. He was never the same. And then 2 of his friends who were his kind of associates in Marbella and in England, they got murdered. Remember, they got murdered. So Ben decided to leave England and left for Australia, and he lives in Australia, right?
Yeah. Can you blame him?
No, he loves Australia. Now he left us for the Aussies.
Well, can you blame him? Can you blame him?
He had to leave here because of all the associations. Don't forget, he was in the gangster world, everything. You have to go as far as
He wanted
possible.
peace in his life.
All
Too
of
much
you
gangster
poppycats.
world.
Yeah.
Stop the bullshit. Oi, he wanted Australia because he knows Australia's where all the good cunts come from. Australia.
The best surfers, I'll give you that. The best surfers, maybe. Well, I don't know. Brazilians are good too, but yeah.
Nah, you know what I love? I love a good, healthy fucking. I love a good
Man, Al
argument.
Kerpo is just brain damaged, people. Don't worry about him. He just sits there and fucking sits there and, sending backhanded compliments. The guy's a fucking dumb as fuck. We're talking about boxing 15, 20, 30 years ago, so he don't know nothing about them kind of boxing talk.
Yeah, you know what, Rap? That's
you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
These guys don't know about them kind of boxing talk, bro. They don't know about them fights with Nigel Benn and all these guys, bro. These guys are just stuck in Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Canelo Alvarez. These guys are lost their brain, bro.
But I wear his shirt.
Yeah?
I wear his fucking
Shut the fuck up,
brother.
man. You guys listen to the fucking history of the sport. Yeah?
Hey, there you go.
Boxing's not just about Tank the wanker.
These guys are not real boxers.
Yeah? You guys have to listen about real boxing.
What do you reckon, Carl? They're not real boxers.
Yeah, you guys don't know shit about boxing.
Cockhead. Tank's a fucking wanker. Tank's a fucking bro. Let me tell you right now, if you could pick Tank's next opponent, you got a better chance of picking a broken nose. If you can pick a broken nose, you can pick Tank's next
Yo,
opponent,
Roberto
bro.
Duran would have destroyed Tank in lightweight, bro. Roberto Duran would have destroyed Tank in lightweight.
Tank got beat his last fight.
Don't make me pull this Roberto Duran flag.
Tank got beat in his last fight.
Fellas, don't. Well, it's not going to be good.
That's what I saw. I saw Tank getting beat.
Yes, Tay. Roberto Duran will fuck Tank up, bro.
Roberto Duran's a legend.
And send him home back with a purse.
He likes a purse, right?
That's what he'll do.
Stop playing games, bro.
He likes a purse. For
That's
sure
what he'll do.
Stop playing games, bro.
That's what I love about you poppycats. Oi, Furioso.
Yo, Furioso, he says Tank would put his ass to sleep. Yo, fans get angry when you come at these fighters these days.
Thank you for making me laugh. Thank you for making me laugh.
Yeah, you made my day, bro.
It's nice. If
Roberto
Duran
Duran at 60 could knock out Tank.
You know what I love, fellas? I love the fact that tomorrow's another beautiful day, and we're going to wake up and smell the coffee. And
the guy who was the real Tank of back in the day, was sort of like Tank, was the Aaron Pryor dude. He was.
No, I'm only joking, people.
Someone like Tank ain't no real.
No, look, Tank can bang.
Rap.
I'll give Tank something. He can bang, bro.
Yeah, he has got
a punch.
some key
punch,
attributes.
bro. It's just that the last fight, Tank was doing too much wanking.
The thing about Tank is he's not a total. He did come the hard way, and he was in boxing young, wasn't he? He was. He was looked after, wasn't he, by his trainer? I can't remember his name. So he's brought up in the boxing and whatever. So he has got that thingy, but it's his handlers. His handlers, the way he's been handled, it's all been, the Floyd thing, I don't think's totally helped him. But he is for real. I don't think he's like a Haney bitch. No chance. He isn't that type of bitch. So, he's a real hard dude, is what I'm saying. He is. Tank is a real hard dude. People like Haney aren't. Sorry if he's listening. I'm just saying.
You've upset a lot of people.
But Haney's a boxer. I don't think he's a hard dude like that. If you get what I'm saying, in the street.
I think in boxing you need. So if you're smart, this is what we need in boxing. You need, first of all, I think, more than anything, you need a smart boxing brain. Yeah. Without a smart boxing brain, You know, that's one of your biggest attributes is seeing punches, knowing when to punch, a great counter puncher, a guy who knows how to use a jab, a guy who knows how to create openings. You need to have at least, you know, like there could be 10 things that you need as an all-round great boxer, right? But you need at least more than 6 of them if you want to be in that top level, right? But if you've got 8 or 7 attributes out of 10, then you can be at elite level. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, it all depends what fighters have what attributes and what are better attributes, right? Now, with Shakur Stevenson, people say, but he's more of a defensive fighter. But defense is one of the biggest and best attributes in boxing before offense. You know, the first thing they ever teach you in boxing is, how to defend yourself, not how to throw a punch.
Yeah.
Anyone can throw a punch. Yeah. Anyone can throw a punch. It's just your stance, how to throw the punch. Yeah. But it's about when I went to a boxing ring, bruv, I thought I was going to get ready and I was happy like anything. And I was going to tell the girls I'm punching people up. Nah, bruv. When I went to the boxing gym, I remember the guy totally. It was this old fat guy. I want to call names. It was years ago. And he said to me, hey, yo, Rep, I'm going to teach you how to fucking defend yourself first. And for fucking 2 days, the man was just showing me how to defend myself and how to stand and what stance I need to use before I could even throw a punch. I said, this is boring, bro.
That's them testing. That's them testing you. You see, but
you know
that's
what
the
I mean?
foundations. The foundations. Yeah.
Yeah, and like the guy said, no, I need you to stand properly. I need you to have your legs properly before. You need to know, don't keep your legs wide. I need them to be strong and balanced. You know what I'm saying? So all this is about stance and teaching you technique and then defense, and then they teach you offense if they really want to see, can he defend himself so he can throw a punch? So defense is one of the biggest attributes in boxing, but people as fans today, they just want fighters to go at each other. That's not boxing, bro.
The thing is, there's that saying, Raps, though, isn't that it's not the hardest fighter that wins, it's the cleverest, isn't it? But then the hardness is also required, isn't it? If you clever and you also hard, I mean, fucking hell, that's the ultimate combination. But there is that, isn't it? It's the cleverest guy because it's boxing, isn't it? It's tag, hit and not get hit. Really, let's face it. But we want blood, don't we? So to speak.
Yeah.
But it is hit and not get hit. It's a game of tag. Really, it's not the game of the hardest guy. It's like at school playing tag. I hit you. Oh, you can't hit me. It is. And so if you can master that, you can be a great champion without even being hard, so to speak.
Look, some of the best boxers, even Joe Calzaghe, these guys like Mayweather, guys like most of these fighters, it's about getting their points. It's making sure that they're doing enough work to win the round.
They can master that. There's a mastery to that.
That's it. As long as they can win the round, they don't give a fuck what you bring into the table.
And that's what matters. But there's then the guys that want to be hard and want to take your head off.
These guys that want to be hard and act like they're the toughest, those are the guys that get found out quicker than anyone else. Because unfortunately, Feroso, if you rely on your power too much, Cole, you start to become a fighter that gets greedy, and you actually start to be a fighter that's dependent on power. Power can only take you so far. Power is a very good attribute, but power can only take you so far, my friend.
Yeah, around, like they say, around the block. But you do need, it's boxing, isn't it? You need that hit and not get hit shit. That's what Floyd was a master at.
Yeah, that's why they hated him.
Yeah, he was a master, but he did have also nastiness in him. He did. He wasn't a soft.
But bro,
he wasn't
one thing
a
about
soft
him,
dude.
he could do what he wanted because
he
could perform in the ring, though.
Yeah, I like it. I do like. My favorite saying of his is that one where when they give him shit for getting beat to that Italian guy or whatever in the gym or something. He gave him a hard
Spanifora.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
Floyd,
but
he'd
that's
be
just
saying, yeah, but
that's
can you do it under the lights, though?
anything can happen in sparring when Floyd's coming here and there having one day bad in sparring. Ain't no
Yeah.
big deal.
I know, isn't it? And he said, but can you do it under the lights?
Exactly.
That's Floyd's best saying. That is, under the lights is a different game.
Look, I think sometimes it takes a fighter mindset. You know, a champion's mindset is a champion's mindset. And I mean, what I mean by that is every fighter must have a doubt. I don't care who you are, right? But it's how positive and how strong you are in what work you do in the gym, and how much you know the work you do, and you know how people look at you, and you know the sparring that you do. You know all that's quiet, hush hush. So behind the scenes, that's when you know that really who you are. You know what I'm saying? How much it's all the work is done behind the scenes, my friend, in every fight.
Yeah,
That's why you see certain fighters coming in so confident, because they've done enough work that they know that they've got a really good chance of winning this fight. You know what I mean?
That's Lennox Lewis's, I think, biggest attribute. One of his biggest attributes back in the day is he was so to speak, a good boy. They used to say to him, he was a mummy's boy. He used just to go to his mum's, have his Jamaican food. She'd cook, look after her. But he'd be going to bed at 10 o'clock in the evening. He's living like that. And obviously the other guys, they all go on the coke. They're on this, they're on that. Lennox Lewis navigated his career, and really, really well like that. And he got the fair dues also. He got the just rewards. But he was the consummate professional, that guy, Lennox, for sure. Never, mummy's boy, lived on his mum's food, and to bed at 10. They used to take the piss, not the piss, but it was a thing then. And it paid dividend, didn't it?
Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. Some of these fighters, in fact, most of them, they actually get to a stage in life, that their body and mind is reached to such a place that they just got to be framed mentally tough. So you know where they go to after their body and mind's done what they've done? They go see a sports psychologist. Trust me, I know everything, bro. Yeah. What they do is go see a sports psychologist or a hypnosis. Like Paul McKenna. Now, what they do, these hypnosis at the highest level, all they do for the fighter is put them into a trance that nothing can stop you where you are in your journey now. You get me?
Yeah.
And I've known many fighters that are actually hypnotized. You know that?
On some MK Ultra shit.
I
believe that.
Like Brian Norman Jr. now, you see the way he talks. You can see he's hypnotized, bro, in this journey.
Yeah, there is a lot to that. They do go and see people, and I kind of believe that. I do. Yeah. I do believe that they do see specialists and all that, and I've always questioned whether if someone could put me in a trance or whatever, but then I've never been in that position on that road, on that journey. So it's not up to me to say, but yeah, I sort of believe it. There's, that shit. That's happening.
You remember when Daniel Dubois' dad was putting juju on opponents?
Daniel Dubois' dad
was putting juju. Yeah, Spencer Ferrin told everyone.
Did he?
Then they shot Spencer Ferrin.
I met his dad before. I sat next to him, like ringside. His fight with Kevin Johnson. It was his first fight. He went the distance, Dubois, in Leicester at the Leicester basketball arena. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't have ringside seats, but I ended up ringside. And next minute, I'm sat next to his dad, and I watched one of the undercards fights because Dubois was going to come on.
Yo, the funniest thing I saw, let me see if anybody in the chat remembers when I was a kid. Somebody sent me a clip where somebody's mum walked in the ring with a slipper and started beating up the opponent who beat up her son.
Yeah, I see that.
Hey, has anybody seen that?
Yeah, I see that years ago. That's funny.
His mum walked in the ring because the son fucking let her down. So she got a slipper off and started whacking up the fucking And the guy who beat up my son, bro. That
Imagine
was funny
that.
as fuck.
Imagine that. You'd retire from boxing, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that'd be crazy, wouldn't
Embarrassed.
it? If that happened today, they would curse out the boxer for the rest of his life, bro. Yeah,
You
that'd
can't
be
have your
mad,
mum
bro.
defending you in the ring.
That was crazy, bro. I remember when the most historic things that stand in my mind. I remember a guy went into the ring and he looked at a fighter, FA Joe, bro, and he got scared and he walked out the ring and left all the people looking that no one's in the ring.
That's great. Yeah, I see that.
He walked in the ring and he got scared, so he come out the ring. He said, "I don't want to fight now."
That was crazy. That was crazy. That was. Yeah, he walked up to the ropes and fucking.
That'd be
fucked
like
up.
me and you. Like me and you, you'd run. Like me and you, we'd fight. I'd fight all of you cunts.
Who the fuck is he talking to himself?
Fuck you, Pommy.
Carl's ready for a rugby. You after a rugby? Play some rugby, Carl. Carl, you
Who
need to
the
take
fuck are you
rugby if
fighting?
you want
Charlie
to
in the
You
chocolate
cunts are
factory.
all tired. Go and touch each other's cocks.
You fighting the
Why
little
don't you
the
two-
gnomes?
Why don't you
The
two go
little
and touch
gnomes.
each other's cocks? Why
Bruv.
don't you two go and like
Bro.
touch each other's cocks?
Hey yo, I
You're
would
a
send
bunch
that
of
guy. What's that
pommy-
guy's name? The guy that
fucking
used to do
pommy
YouTube
cunts.
and
Bunch of
Deontay Wilder
pommies.
beat the fuck out of him.
Fucking cock.
Do you remember
touching
what's
pommy
that guy's name?
Who's
The
that?
guy that was a troll in boxing used to go and Deontay Wilder found him one day and beat the fuck out of the skinny
Oh,
cat.
Zerk something. It was Zerk.
Somebody say in the chat, bro. That guy
Started
that
with a
got
Z.
beat, he was to go out there and try and pick on fat guys and stuff who could never box before.
Did you see him when he went? Did you see him when he went to Wilder's gym? Wilder
Yeah,
fucking ran
Wilder
him up.
fucking kicked the fuck out of him.
I know.
Yeah, that geezer, that white boy, Paul
I
something.
tell you what, Rapstar. One of the funniest for me was when Wilder chased Billy Joe Saunders out of Nando's.
Did he
that
really
was
do that?
good.
Yeah, there's footage of it. It was Deontay Wilder was in the VIP area upstairs with Nez, because when Nez at the time was sucking Wilder's balls. These are years back. Anyway, this was in Nando's. This was in Nando's in Ireland when
Informant, you know, should have it.
So Wilder, Billy
down.
Joe Saunders went in Nando's up to the VIP and he was like talking to him, whatever, because Billy Joe Saunders was getting on with Nez at the time also. And Wilder confronted Billy Joe Saunders and said, "I heard you've called me a prick," or something like that. And in front of him, Billy Joe Saunders said, "Yeah, I have." With this, Wilder fucking ran up, chased him out the fucking Nando's.
I thought
There's
you threw a
chicken-
chicken at him.
Yeah, there's chickens flying in the fucking air. Yeah, but when they're running through the foyer, there is a chickens and plates flying around. It's funny as fuck, that is. But do you know what? I give balls to Billy Joe Saunders. He could have said, "Nah, I ain't said that." He said to him, "Yeah, I did." That's ballsy.
Exactly.
That's ballsy. He could have like deflected like dudes do here on YouTube. I didn't say that on this panel and that. Billy Joe Saunders was like, "Yeah, I did." And
no, you're a legend, you can't. I love it. If you're an asshole, I fucking love it.
That's brilliant of Billy.
No one understands what the fuck we're talking about, bro.
Really?
It was funny as fuck. That was. I
remember something like that. Hey, Carl, how many fucking drinks you had, you fucking cunt?
I don't count, you faggot, all right? Only faggot.
Well, you've lost your mind a bit today.
You know what, mate? I'm just happy. I've got good mates,
well,
good
that's
people.
Fine. As long as you're happy, Carl. That's all.
Yeah,
mate.
Rapstar, are you totally boxing or do you follow any soccer? Because you're a London guy.
I'm mainly into boxing or better
good
UFC
on you.
now.
UFC, good on you. Because you're a London guy. You know, with you being a London guy, there's a lot of that shit.
Yeah, all
going
my
on
mates
in
are
there.
into football, bro.
You know what I mean, don't you?
Look, man, I go to different places, man. I'm in and out of different places in Europe as well, bro.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, London's not what it used to be, but it is what it is.
I was there not long ago in Camden.
You know what I love about Furiosa and Rapstar is that, like, my ancestors were horse thieves, all right? And yeah, okay, they weren't fucking very good horse thieves. because the cunt's got caught.
Oh,
But
my leg.
I just want all of you pieces of shit to know that I don't give a fuck who you are, where you come from, or where you're brought up. I love every single one of you, and I love everyone having a different opinion. I think if we had all the same opinions and we all thought the same, we'd be a pretty boring bunch of cunts to listen to. But I love all you cunts and I love all your opinions, and I base all your opinions. I think yous are all good blokes.
All
I
right, then
still
how much?
don't know.
Tell
Hey,
everybody.
Carl,
Tell everybody how much love you got for your boyfriend Mirage.
Mirage could go. Mirage. I call Mirage a 3-day-old prawn. He's soft and broken. That cunt couldn't hold my jockstrap. Like, I'm a concreter, mate. I can't hide the fact that I'm a tough cunt. I can't hide it. Sorry.
Carl, I used to like the smoke Mirage used to have with Get the Smoke. You know, Get the Smoke. They
Whatever
used to
happened to
argue.
that
They used
guy?
to argue for weeks and
What
months
happened to
and
Get the
years.
Smoke, the peanut head?
I'll
Yeah,
tell you what
they used
happened to Get
to.
This.
Yeah, Rapstar. They used to argue for years about who should go in the Hall of Fame: Deontay Wilder or Klitschko. Mirage would cap for Klitschko, and Get the Smoke would cap for Wilder. Fucking hell! It's like, what the fuck?
Man, they're
Do you
both
think
fucking
Wilder
lost
should
their
go
mind.
in the Hall of
Let
Fame?
me tell you, I know
Whatever
exactly
happened to
what's
that
happened.
Get the Smoke?
He
Let
owes
me
the
tell you
bets,
what
didn't
happened.
he? He owes
Get
a
this,
few
mate.
bets, and he
And
ran
that's why
away.
he ran off.
Yeah.
Because
I've
he
got
owes
the
people
total.
money.
Oh, he owes a lot of people
Yeah, he owes
money around the
about a
world.
few dollars. He does.
No way, he ran off because of that.
Yeah,
Raptor!
he owes 3
He
people
owes a
money.
lot of people money over Kamala
What is that?
Harris.
Why he ran off, the little peanut?
Rapstar
Hold
ran
on a
away
minute.
because
He ran off. He had bets on the American presidency. You know who was going to get elected, and the fights. I think it was the Haney one with Ryan Garcia.
Nah, it
And
was
who else was it, Carl?
nah, it was Kamala Harris that broke his spirit and broke his
Yeah,
heart.
but he had the political bet. He had a political bet, and he also had boxing bet. I think he had Haney.
Mate,
He lost his mind.
he had so much money
Crazy,
bet.
lost his mind.
That's it. And he didn't pay no money.
He ain't paid no cunt, Rapstar, and he
6
disappeared.
months he's been gone. 6 months now.
Wow, what a cunt.
Well, since Trump became the president, which is when the bet was, wasn't it?
I tell you
And,
right now, I know
and it was
the
round
layout.
about the Ryan Garcia
Hey, yo,
fight.
Get the Smoke. I know you're watching, bro. You used to
Yeah,
come
you
here,
piece of shit.
here and there and used to get cooked. I know you used
Yeah,
to get
tell
cooked
him,
over
Rap.
here.
Tell
But,
him,
yo,
Rap.
Get the Smoke, get a life and pay your debts.
Tell him, Rapstar.
Pay your debts, Get
Fucking.
the Smoke.
But the thing is, he used to make out he was a rich dude. That's the funny bit.
Yeah, he had
He
no
had
fucking
butlers.
money to come.
He had butlers. Oi, Furioso,
Yo,
you remember the butlers?
I hate people that bet with no money.
I know. He used to look. He owes. Look at the chat. The money he owes. Look.
I love broke rich
half
guys.
a G.
I love nothing more than broke rich guys, bro.
Wow, he owes people money left and right.
Yeah.
Rapstar. He owes Raider from LA 500.
He's gambling on. He's
Madcap.
gambling on a
Hey, let
horse
me
trying
tell
to
everybody
fucking.
this though. When I started this year, Showbiz was just coming up. Like, he was still big, but not this big.
Yeah.
Showbiz has
Yep.
now become mainstream and one of the biggest YouTubers, and teaming up with all the biggest broadcasters. He's the man who's made it. So what do you guys think of Showbiz?
Rapstar, let me tell you something. I want to give you a few props, bro, because as a British lover of the sport, man, I want to give you a few props, bro, because I want to say that, like, as a diehard fan of this sport, there's no one working harder than you, man. And I just want you to know, Rap, that I'm in your fucking corner, cunt. Like,
Yeah,
forever.
thanks
Like,
a lot,
you
mate.
need-
I mean, I don't normally get any credit, but thanks a lot, bruv.
Hey, listen, Rap, I fucking love you, man. Like, you're on my Mount Rushmore of fucking.
Wow, a small channel like me is on Mount Rushmore. Fuck, you know.
I love you, mate. I no
Thanks
Rap.
a lot, Carl.
Me and you, like, I don't bullshit with anyone, man. And that's what I love about you is,
All
you know,
right,
we
man. I
take.
appreciate it, Carl. But you remember, I made your day. I went in. Yeah, you know what I did one day for Oso?
What's
I got What's it? What did I do? I got the Maloney brothers.
Jason fucking Maloney, cunt.
I got the Maloney.
Oh
You
yeah,
want me to tell him?
Maloney. Yeah.
You want me to tell him?
Carl speak
You
to
want me
the
to tell him?
Maloney
You want me to
for a
tell him?
long time.
You want me to tell
Carl
him?
was actually hosting the channel with me.
You're a
Okay.
good bloke. Oi, Rap, you're one of the you honestly, man, out of the top 3 guys that I know on YouTube, mate. You're on my Mount Rushmore, brother.
I bet when you first met me, you must have said, "This is one wanker." They've said Rapstar's a bad person. A lot of people are saying Rapstar's a bad person.
Nah, you know what I loved about you, man, was you just told it how it was, bro. No feelings. There was no love. Like, you didn't fall in love with the fighter.
Yeah,
You love
man.
the sport, mate.
Hey,
You
yo,
love the
we had
sport,
some
mate.
fun here, though, innit? But Showbiz, is Showbiz that big now? Because Showbiz become, from what I'm seeing, Showbiz is become commercialized. What do you guys think of Showbiz, Feroso?
Well, my opinion on him is from obviously I know him from the start when he started and whatever. And like yourself, I mean, I've checked your channel occasionally. I don't know you. You know, I haven't known you a long time or anything like that. I think you know, might have
But
heard
you
or
know that
whatever.
I've been around for some
Yeah,
years.
oh, yeah, but you've been here from since I've been on. You was here, so from the inception, you know.
He's
So
put cunts
So what
like
do you
flat
think about
around.
Showbiz's
so
growth?
there is respect to be had for that, you know,
Yeah.
because like
Well,
you're one
you
of the
gotta
root.
respect.
Hold on a minute, you're one of the roots, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
You're
a
man.
one of
cutter
the
for these.
roots, yeah.
I'll
So
fight everything.
therefore, but as
Yeah,
far as
because you know what it is, whether you
as
guys
far
like
as
it or not,
showbiz, when I checked his
we
stuff
made it
back,
what it is. We
yeah.
were the ones who came in 7 years ago. So this is way after Showbiz and all that. But we made what it is right now. We're the last of the OGs in
Ra-
this game, bro.
You know what, mate?
Rapstar,
You know
regarding,
what?
let me
No
just
one
finish
gives you.
on the
Sorry.
showbiz thing. When I checked his channel, I didn't like his shtick, right? You know, the faces. I like it more
Yeah.
just, you know, like kind of like this. You know, guys go on panel with
Yeah.
each other. But what he does is what people want. They want facial expressions in this world. We
And that
live on
big bug eye.
that's the future. They want little clicks, facial expressions, and you got to cam up. You got to fucking put your face, twist your face around,
Yeah, you do.
and you made it. You made it.
Oi.
But obviously, you need to carry it. But if you do that, you made it. They want to see your expressions. That's the fact.
Hey, Furioso, you hit
There's
the nail on the
actually
head, man.
a rap star. There's actually a guy who does soccer in England for Tottenham. His channel's massive as a motherfucker, right? And his name is Expressions. There you go. It's a
I just
people
want
want
to
to
tell.
see your expressions. They want to see you laugh. They want to see you miserable. They want to see you, you know.
I just want to tell you, pommy cunts, that there's 48 hours and you cunts are going to die. Like this cricket
But
match.
I don't like it. But just to find out, I don't like his stuff, and it's not for me. So that's my opinion. But I can see
But
why he's
Showbiz
made
is
it.
one of the best in the game today. He's the best. He is pound for pound #1 right now.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I think
What's
rap
his
stuff
knowledge?
for me. Rap stuff for me, mate.
Thing about expressions, he's an entertainer. It's a different sort of thing, isn't it? Showbiz entertains. He gives you the facial expression. That's what I'm trying to say.
He's a shade dweller. He's a shade dweller, the cunt. He
Yeah,
gets hot in the sun.
The
He's a
motherfucker,
shade dweller.
he's an
Yeah.
entertainer. But I doubt he has more knowledge than some, say, a guy who has a boxing channel who's absolutely only got, say, 1,000 subscribers, so to speak.
I just want to give Rap
But
Star
he's,
a rap
but
here.
he's an
Rap
entertainer.
Star's
People love
Rap-
that
no,
shit.
Rap
Oh,
Star's-
I'm just the best channel for you, you cunt. We're talking about
Yeah.
the world.
I love you, mate.
Yeah, but the world.
There's
the
no
world,
one beating
look,
your drum.
Carl,
No one
I
beats your
just
drum
want to
like
say
me,
this
you
though,
cunt.
Carl. You gotta respect Showbiz for what
Yeah,
he's come to. Now he's the one talking to Haney and Benavides at their house.
Bam.
Going to see
Yeah,
Brian
yeah,
Norman.
yeah,
Bam.
yeah.
Everybody's talking to Showbiz now, bro.
Yeah, he's pulling the strings.
Everybody.
He's having a say.
Well,
Give
Virgil.
some credit where credit is due.
Yeah, I
Well,
give credit for that,
righto,
for sure.
Fucking
For
pull
sure.
up, you cunts. Like, I'm not going to blow no cunts cock.
Yeah.
Fucking pull up, you cunts. Listen.
But he's not
I've
my
got a
type
mate-
of boxing. He's not my type of boxing channel.
I've
But
got a
I
fucking
definitely
mate.
respect his grind. Oh, he's
I got a
made
fucking
it.
mate here in England. I got a mate here in England that fucking talks to Virgil Ortiz. So all of you cocksuckers can go suck a big fat cock, because I've got a mate here that this motherfucker talks to my favourite fighter, Virgil Ortiz, and ask him the questions that need to be asked, mate. And I love
you definitely rap star. You definitely have some guests here for sure. You definitely do. You know, boxers, people.
Hey, did you hear me speak to Virgil Ortiz?
Yeah,
did you hear me speak to Virgil Ortiz?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you know what Virgil said? Out of all the guests, Virgil said, out of all the guests, he goes, "Hey, don't go nowhere. I still
you're
want
not
to
a
tell you
fuckwit.
something."
Hey, rap star, you're not a cockhead, bro.
Virgil liked me, bro.
Yeah, I tell you what, getting the Virgil on here too, that's big catch.
Virgil, I spoke to Virgil on somewhere else.
If you want Virgil, just ask me, bro. Like, I run the Virgil Ortiz.
You got Virgil in your pocket.
Virgil's my man. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, Virgil's definitely
but you know
one
what,
guy.
mate? You know what I love about Rapstar is Rapstar goes to the channels where these people are, mate, and ask them the questions that other cocksuckers don't get there. I don't know whether they get caught up in, like, Mirage. I see Mirage trying to talk to Benavidez Senior, and he went, but Rapstar just put the pressure straight up, mate. And that's what I love about Rapstar. And listen, for all of you fucking cocksuckers that are listening, for all of you faggots that all live off your poor parents that are paying your way, you pieces of shit, get off your ass, go and get a job, go and earn a living, you cunts. But I want to know. I just want everyone to know that a bloke like this motherfucker Rapstar is laying it out for everyone. And Rapstar, I love you, cunt.
Man, you making me look like fucking Godfather out here, bro.
You're a fucking good cunt, Rap. I love you, mate.
Thanks
I
a lot,
fucking
bro.
love you.
You gave me a lot of credit, but a bit too much. When you get sober tomorrow, you're gonna take it back.
Now,
but it's when you like this that you're telling the truth, isn't it? When he's like that, he's telling the truth, isn't he?
Look, one thing about me, yeah. If you really get to know who I am, or you get to know how I vibe, I'm all about the sport. But when you start to fuck about and you show me fakeness about you, and then you go in there's a lot about you that you're a backstabber. You go to other channels and you just curse out other people. Eventually, people don't want to know. I mean, I don't want to know you, bro. So there's been a lot of backstabbers in the game, because when we first came here early days, nobody knew each other. So people were coming at each other, just trying to bragging rights. But the OGs that's made it, like Feroso said earlier, you got to end up respecting them, because they went through that time where, you know, when it was the mad times, and then, you know, it's only the consistent ones.
Yeah, because it's
only the consistent
everyone's trying to put you down.
Here today. No, because let me finish. Feroso, hundreds of people came, but it's only the consistent ones who have still made it to what they started with.
Yeah, because
a lot of people folded. What happened to the what's his name? D. Jefferson.
He died. He got hit by a truck.
Yeah. But what happened to that guy? Unraveled.
Well, he got cancer in his asshole.
No, he never.
Well, he was unrivaled. Is that the Irish guy?
Yeah. What happened to them guys?
Yeah, he was a know-all, wasn't he? He think he knew everything.
He was a nerd. He was a nerd.
I know he was a nerd. He fell out with me, Rapstar, over a fight, middleweight fight, and then we scored it. You know the Floyd Maidana fight, we rescored it together, me and him and a few of us, and this and that, and a few other fights. But you always had to be right. If he wasn't right, then that's it. Fucking hell.
You know what?
The guys that absolutely know.
Listen. None of you cunts that are freshies in the YTBC know about Furiosa. But let me tell you about a little stomping ground that Furiosa did. When there was this fucking whore that like sucked a lot of cock for fun named Destiny Black, there was one motherfucker. There was one motherfucker at this cunt's channel that said, "Hey, bitch, go make me a sandwich."
Oh, yeah, Destiny Black.
Furiosa. Oi, that's folklore, brother. That's folklore, mate.
Hey, what happened to that girl that does a channel in England, Lady Man or Lady Chan?
Oh, Usyk's been dominating her.
Yeah. Rap star. One of the funniest things I ever saw was actually her. You remind me. She used to have a stint on Boxing Voice with Nez.
And
on
Nez switched on her, made her
yeah,
come out.
on one of the lives, they fell out proper live. You know, to the audience, everyone watching. And he says to her, don't get flustered. Fix your wig. He says, fix your wig, and I promise, I'll be fucking out. Because she they wear them crazy wigs. I mean, fucking cringe. I hid behind the settee, dude.
Oi, Furioso, how excited are you, cunt, honestly, for this card, bro? These 4 fights. These are some good fights, brother.
Oh, fuck.
Me and you love this sport,
but hold on, before we get there, Matt, what she spoke Spanish, she did. I wonder where she learned that shit.
Which one? Who are you talking
about? Lady Chan.
I heard Sugar Shane put it up.
Yeah, she speaks decent Spanish because she was speaking it with Nez and whatever.
Well, Johnny Boy, but yeah, even Johnny Boy got nudes of her, eh? So if we want to talk about guys that make a stance in the YTBC,
he's not the only one. He's not the only one that's got nudes of her. I know some people. He's not the only one.
I know a lot of shit about this.
She's had the whole of London go through her. Don't forget she was in the rap and the music scene there, and them boys run through you. They ran through her good.
Hey, when is the press conference? Tomorrow.
Oi,
the press conference is tomorrow, yeah?
I can't fucking wait, man. Fuck, I'm excited. Oi, I love this card, Rap Star. 4 fights. I fucking love it, bro.
Saying the 4 fights. Who's to predict it?
Man, I like Sam Noakes, man. I like Sam Noakes, Abdullah Mason. I like that fight, bro. Abdullah Mason's been caught before. Slipping, bush, been dropped. Sam Noakes ain't no fucking layover, bro. He ain't no layup. I'd tell you right now.
Well, put it this way. If there's anybody getting overlooked, it's Sam Noakes on this weekend. More.
Facts, Rap Star. He's
getting totally overlooked. We don't need to talk about Martinez, but we know Sam Noakes is totally getting overlooked.
Rap, why are they overlooking Sam Noakes, bro? Why is this?
Well, because they don't think he's at world-class level.
Yeah.
Bro, he can crack.
I mean, you can, but Abdullah Mason's got respectable power himself.
But Furioso, he's been clipped. He has been clipped and put into the realm, bro. He's been put into the realm.
Yeah, that's an asterisk on him, but dude, I don't fully trust. I don't fully trust the. He's English, dude, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a pommy cunt, mate. Sam
That's
Noakes,
what I mean. That's what I'm trying.
Yeah.
I don't fully trust, and
he's the tough.
It sounds me funny saying this. I don't fully trust like the English white boys, basically, against Americans. Against Americans.
Because you're black and you learn how to speak like a Brit. Is that what it is?
No, I'm just, dude. They'd never show up. They never show up. They haven't historically.
If I had feelings, that would hurt. If I had feelings, bro, that would hurt.
The thing is, no, Carl, these are just like facts. They haven't shown up, though. They haven't. Look at Ricky Hatton.
No, I know.
When he fought the Americans, the American got beat. They just haven't shown up.
So what white Americans have showed up then?
Hey?
Yeah.
What white Americans have showed up more than the Brits?
No. I'm saying African Americans, I think, always beat the white British fighters, more or less. Is what I'm saying. White British fighters, yeah.
I've got no comment. It's a bit.
I'm just saying, I know it's controversial sort of thing, but history does tell us this. That they haven't, because if you look at the British best wins historically, especially in let's say 50 years, 60 years, they've been British black Asian fighters. They have, you know. Where if you look at the white dudes, like say, look at that go to America, they ain't winning. They don't. I know it sounds controversial, but these are facts. Like Ricky Hatton, like Luke. You know, Luke who beat Garcia. Not beat Garcia, fought Garcia when he fought Loma. The one that fought Loma, Luke, that guy, he was a bit of a prospect. And they just don't do. They can't. Yeah, they don't do it. Just don't, dudes. It's sad. These are just facts. You know, I don't try to sound like racial and whatever. Be like Luke Campbell, but these are just facts.
But you can't really say that, bro.
I know it.
You got
only
people,
Calzaghe. Only Calzaghe's done it.
I mean, you might have a point, but some of the boys like Nassim Hamid, Amir Khan, Hamza Shiraz, they're going abroad and beating people up.
But that's what I'm trying to say. They're not like you know, sort of like I'm talking about white. They're not like white dudes, are they? Is what I'm saying. They are.
So
one's
if Amir
from
Khan
Yemen.
was
One's
white,
from
he wouldn't have
one's
made it.
one's Yemen. One's Yemen Asian. Yeah. Obviously, Amir's Pakistan heritage, and you got like African, say Jamaican or whatever. They ain't the white dudes from the so-called white dudes from the so-called England. Okay, they ain't doing it.
Tyson Fury's white.
Yeah, but he's Irish. He's not
so
from
the
the.
Irish are different, yeah. The Irish English can have it,
yeah. Okay, I'll tell you how different the Irish are. Back in London, back in the day, they used to put on the pubs, on the door, they used to put no blacks, no Irish, no dogs. So yes, they are different. Eh? Of course they're different. They're from an island over there,
why
aren't
did
they?
they used to put their messages up?
Because they were foreigners. Irish are considered foreigners, aren't they? They're from another island. They're from over there, and there's the religious thing without going into it, the IRA and all that. You know, that's another. I don't want to go into that. So it was also political. Plus, they were from another island. You know, it's territorial. We know it is. They were treated like the blacks and the dogs. These are facts we're talking about. They used to put it on the pubs in London back in the day, and in Liverpool. Liverpool is in Liverpool and all. It's how it was. So they are different, yeah. So if you can tell me a white, I put the question to you guys. If you guys can tell me a white Englishman that it's done it like that abroad, yeah, Carl Froch, yeah. Okay, Carl Froch did. Fair enough. You know, even though he claims that his chin comes from his Polish side because he's half Polish. You know, these are facts.
Man, I don't know, man. There's many fights like Carl Froch.
Yeah, Carl Froch did it last. Yeah, he did do. But then that's who else? Nobody. You know, they didn't do it. They're in. There's Calzaghe. He's Italian, Welsh Italian. But an English boy, so-called English boy from England, white boy, there ain't like that. Not enough. There ain't certainly a handful of them, unless you go back to the days of fucking, I don't know, Willie Peps or whatever, you know, John Little, whatever, 1920 something, yeah, or Sullivan's or whatever. But say from the modern era, whatever you want to call the modern era of boxing, say from the 60s, 70s, let's say 80s, there ain't a white boy doing it like that from England. It's always been the immigrants, really. You know, it's there. These are facts. It's there. It is. Amir Khan, you know, first UK superstar. Who was the first UK superstar in boxing? Superstar. It was Amir Khan. Yeah. Well, we know Amir Khan is obviously of Yemen heritage. So His dad was a shopkeeper in Sheffield. You know, is how it is. Ricky tried to do it. That's the thing. Ricky proper tried to do it and all that. He could have done it had he beat Pacquiao or Floyd, but you know, he came short. Bless him. You know, he did. He came short there. Obviously, he'd be living on the Costa Zoof win. That's his holy grail. But I don't see no white boy from England, from England, going to America and doing it like that. When they do go to America and do it like that, it's a Jamaican like Ben. It's a Jamaican like Ragamuffin Man Hoyt Lonigan. It's a Jamaican like Lennox Lewis. It's a Jamaican like Frank Bruno. It's a you know, it goes on and on and on. Eubank, and it just goes on and on. AJ, Anthony Joshua, Nigerian. Yeah, they're British, but I'm just, you know, but the guy from the so-called homeland, that, you know, the St. George's flag, like that, there ain't. There isn't. Tell me who is, please. Fury, yeah, but like the English say to Fury, you ain't one of us when he won the title against Klitschko. They were the first to do it. No one was at the airport waiting for him. He was the outcast. It was get back to the caravan. Fuck off, you gypsy dirty cunt, they were saying to him. Fuck off back to Ireland, whatever. He ain't like that from here. You know, the real one, they've jumped on the bandwagon, but I remember the old days. Yeah, when amateurs days and fighting Price and everything, and you know what I'm saying, can't even get in the Olympic team and stuff like that. And you know, they were favouring. I mean, Price beat him, whatever, in the amateurs, but he was not the English boy, was he? It was Price. He was the dirty gypsy. Fuck off back to Ireland. That's what he was. And now they all love him, don't they? And jump on the bandwagon. They all jumped on the bandwagon. But remember when he was enemy number one. Do you remember that rap star, if you're there? Before they all jumped on his nuts? Yeah, Hagler didn't get title shot after 54. Why did he quit at 33? Tell us why he quit at 33 then. Rap star, you're muted, they sang. Dick Justice is backstage. The Croatian monster. Yep, that's for the... Yeah, why then? Why did he quit? Why did he quit at 33, dude? No, he said, no mas, I'm done with boxing. Boxing's corrupt. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Furioso. The ethnic English, they didn't have any champions. Like,
I know it sounds racist of me saying this, right? But I'm just trying to... And
yeah, but is it really racist? Like,
these are facts. Yeah, I cannot get away from facts.
Yeah, but is it really racist? To be honest, we all know that certain ethnicities and even races are better at some sports. That's not racism to me. Like, for example,
nowadays it's funky now.
Yeah, but I don't think that's racism. Like saying that some particular group is better in some sport than other. That's just how it is, you know. Like, let's be honest. Like, for example, like let's say Black Americans had a bunch of great champions. They are great at boxing. Black Americans are great at boxing, but you don't see many Nigerians or I don't know, fucking Tanzanians or fucking Kenyans.
I'll also tell you why I'm right. In the soccer in England,
yeah,
when the black dudes are scoring and doing blah blah blah, it's all great. They're one of us. But as soon as they miss the penalties against, say, Italy or something, they're not one of them.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So that tells you they're not, how it is. It's not.
But what I'm trying to say is even Asians. I mean, look at Asians. Like Japanese are great at boxing. You don't see many Indonesian boxing champions. So nothing racist about that. That's just reality. You said boxing. Like, let's be honest here. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody, but the best white European boxers are Eastern Europeans. It's just a fact. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that just because I'm an Eastern European, but that's just a reality.
Oh yeah, easily.
It is what it is. Like, I don't care if it offends somebody. It's just. Certain Europeans are better in boxing than some other Europeans. Certain. Yeah. Go ahead.
Even in England, for instance, if in Britain, if you say the best fighters of like all time of like what you call ethnic, from what they'll say an English guy, it wouldn't be an English guy. It would be Scotland in front. It would be Wales in front. Yeah, unless you start mentioning Lennox Lewis and Benz and all them guys.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying? They're not like your Ricky Hatton, are they?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You can make this argument for any. You can make this argument for any group of people. Look at Latinos. Mexicans amazing at boxing. You don't see any Guatemalan champions. Do you see any Guatemalan boxing champions? They don't exist.
Hey, bro, the weakest nation I've ever seen in the sport of boxing, is the Jewish people, the Dimitri Salitas. The weakest nation I've ever seen in boxing is the Jews.
But the thing is, Rapstar, back in the day, I think they in New York way.
Benny Leonard. Benny Leonard.
But then they've all got rich, just like the Italians, because they used to run boxing. The Jews and the Italians back in the day used to run boxing, New York way and all that. They all got rich and all that families, and they don't want it like that.
That's a good argument too.
Yeah, they're not fighting. They're definitely not fighting now, but they used to. But they are soft now. Yeah, the Italians are soft too. They used to be tough back in the day. Used to have loads of fighters. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Same thing with Jews.
They used to have, even in Europe, Italian descent. Look at Rocky Marciano and all.
Amir Khan knocked him out in a couple of rounds. Yuri Foreman, he got bashed up all over the place. Many Jews in the last modern era have been weak.
Yeah,
I think they're the weakest nation now.
They are weak now for sure.
Aren't they? And I've only seen one fighter in my life I've known, a fighter that's come out of a country where don't even have no fans from their country, bro. And that's Honduras. I ain't never met a Honduran boxing fan in my life.
Yeah,
the only Honduran boxer I know is Teofimo Lopez.
And I've never met I have met an Honduran on the YouTubes.
I ain't never met
but
no Honduran, bro.
But they're rent, isn't that? You're right.
Yeah.
You can't be great at all sports. Let's be honest. There is no nation that's great in every sport. That nation doesn't exist.
But Tio, they love him in Honduras. Like he's proper love there. He is. Like I said, I watched his homecoming there when he went over there. They fucking all over the TV, everything, and he'd be speaking their lingo, Spanish. That crosses over. Fair play to have another country loving you. Also, it's it's good for you. It definitely is. Not just.
I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like I said, you can't be great at every sport. I mean, look at USA. They never did anything in soccer, and that's the most popular sport in the world. So, there you go.
They bloody good at it with the women.
I haven't watched cricket for years. Who's the best? What country is the best at cricket?
Probably India.
India. That's
okay. So that's India. One thing they're fucking good at.
Yeah, India are good at cricket.
Okay, because they ain't got no good
That's
boxers. They ain't got no good boxers, mate.
Hey, have you seen that boxer who's an Indian dude? I can't remember his name now. He's a bit of a troll.
No.
He's funny as fuck.
Yeah. I know you're
Prince
talking about.
Patel.
I've seen
Like,
that
no,
cunt. What's his name?
Prince something. Prince Patel, no?
Yeah. What happened to that cunt? Is he still
He's
there?
a funny motherfucker, he is.
Yeah, he's funny, mate. Hey,
He's
geezer,
a mad
remember he
idiot.
stopped the fight because he didn't like the music.
I know, he capped. I know, he's clever. Well, not clever. He's been winning, like, going to fight in Africa, in Ghana, winning titles in Africa, and like all these low titles.
Yeah. Now the Saudi Arabians, because of Turkey, they're coming up now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to start opening gyms, everything, and all that.
The Saudi Arabians in 15 years.
But they don't have any boxers.
Let me tell you what they're doing, Feroso. They're using Eddie Hearn and all Bob Arum and all this Oscar De La Hoya. They're building their country. In 30 years, they're going to expand boxing so much and spend all the money there and then create their champions there and make the money there. So
do you know what?
A future investment. The champions are going to be, you know what the champions are going to be called soon? Abdullah Al Sheikh.
Yeah, they're buying
Mohammed One-Headed Mohammed. They're going to be the
They're buying the expertise. They're buying the expertise for future gains. Yeah.
Yeah, Repstar, that's true. Like those Middle Eastern nations, they don't really have any boxers, to be honest. Yeah.
But they're doing that with other sports. Look, Rolly O'Sullivan, the snooker player. He just opened a massive academy there. So the kids there are all going to start playing, encouraged playing. Oh, it's Ronnie. So they'll have a champion of sorts soon there. And same with boxing. Look at the soccer. They sent billions and billions on that. They got Ronaldo out there and whatever, and Neymar, and it's crazy work they're doing. Yeah, they're buying the expertise, and in the future they will get gains. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for you also, you remember Joe Bugner guy, the contender in the 70s.
Yeah, he's a legend.
I saw some video, and he was actually hated in Britain too because his ancestry was Hungarian. He wasn't. He was not an English guy.
From the Second World War. Because there's a lot of also people I've known here, German people that ran away from the Second World War that come here and they actually changed their name. For instance, they came here as teenagers.
They hated his guts, bro. They hated his guts, from what I saw. Like,
and he was one of them. Yeah, he was the villain, and then he played to it. Yeah, I like Joe Bugner.
I like him too.
I want to say this. Yeah, I've seen a lot of country sports, but this cunt just reminded me saying, I've never seen as much embarrassment in that lady who competed in Olympics for the breakdancing for Australia. Bruv, I could have done 10 times better than that fat cunt. I never knew that's how rigged the Australian breakdancing was, if that's the champion. But anyway. Anybody's mum could have done better than that on that day.
Break dancing is like that. I couldn't believe that.
That fat cunt became a breakdancing champion of the world. She fucking done one stupid cuckoo kangaroo dance and she was getting some fucking votes.
Because it's different, isn't it? There ain't no break dancing from the early 80s, is it? That shit when it was in its heyday. In New York. All over the world. I lived in Africa at the time in the 80s, yeah? And there was a breakdance craze there. They used to have competitions at school, at the primary school. It was a massive thing, the breakdancing, the craze in the world. It really was. That's what I'm trying to say. There was dudes out here breakdancing in school halls and everything everywhere. Corridors. Fucking, mental, that craze.
Yeah.
The hip-hop and the breakdance. That shit was madness. It was. But yeah, nowadays they're trying to just be different, aren't they? They're trying to who does the quirkiest, weirdest.
Should that be sport in Olympics? Like, seriously, like, that's too much.
To me, it's part of this whole. Can I say this? It's part of all this wokeness sort of thing, fairness. And,
yeah.
and the other sports deserve a chance because they petitioning. They want to shine. So
But
it's
for
like, okay, you get
but
your
for you
go.
also like, but politics aside, does it even fit like the definition of a sport? That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but does it even fit
I
the
don't think
definition of
so.
a
It
proper
was
sport?
the Olympics. It was track and field, wasn't it? And then it
Yeah.
expanded to other things. So it's like, no, fucking breakdance. You're making shit up now. It's like, let's put marbles
That's
in.
what I'm saying,
Come
bro.
on. It's like, you fuck's sake. Keep that in the dance hall. That's the dance hall fucking Olympics, not the track and field. That's the hip hop. That's the hip hop awards.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not. You don't get a gold medal for moonwalking. That's moonwalking. That's entertainment.
Exactly. That's
Michael
entertainment.
Jackson would have
Yeah.
won that shit every time, wouldn't he? If it was then
Facts,
in
bro.
'84. Can you
He was-
imagine '84 Olympics, Los Angeles? Michael Jackson's doing the moonwalk there. Fucking hell, gold
Hey,
medal.
bro, I could have sent Mirage in there from Australia. He would have done better than that ray gun.
That shit's fucking crazy.
Look at Ray Jonathan in the chat. He's saying Crip Walk will be next in Olympics.
That's how. That's LL Cool.
Yeah.
What's his name that does? Who's got the crib?
And let me
walk
ask you
song?
something, guys. In your boxing history, even now or before, if I said you give me the three, like fighters which were a bit stupid, or three fighters which were a bit like, how can I say, they were a bit fucking crazy.
I mean, choose. Is it crazy or stupid? Because it's two different things, bro. Like,
what crazy?
Yeah.
As in crazy, as in they were good also, but they had a bit of craziness.
No, just three fighters that just wasted their
Well,
life.
I can tell you the worst one. I can tell you the worst one from top of my head. You know the James Butler guy that killed Max Kellerman's brother.
Yeah, how crazy can you get, bro?
Nobody's crazier than that
Nobody's
guy.
more crazy than that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's more crazy.
And also Carlos Monzon, he threw his wife off the balcony and then jumped downstairs and beat the shit out of her and killed her. Carlos Monzon, the middleweight champion.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What about that guy that killed his wife who was unbeaten? He was a monster puncher.
Edwin Valero. Edwin Valero.
Yeah, Valero.
Yeah.
There was people
those are some of the craziest moments.
Yeah,
I even feel that Gatti got set up. I feel like something's crazy with Gatti's death.
I think he got killed. I do. I think he got killed because it's funny how 2 weeks a month before, whatever, the shit had been signed over to her, the fortune. His parents, his family got nothing. She got 6 million. I think they got 100,000 between the Gatti family. She kept. I know all the story about it. I love the story. Anyway, so she kept all the money, and it's funny how it was out in Brazil. Yeah, she paid for it. In Brazil, you easy pay people to get rid of you. Easy get rid of you. And he was out there being drunk, a bit because he was a bit of going out.
Recently, a couple of weeks ago, his son died.
Yeah, that's on some fucking Bruce Lee story. You know, they killed Bruce Lee, which they did, and then they've killed his son, Brandon Lee. That's I know Bruce Lee's obviously an icon sort of thing, but so is Gatti in his way. But yeah, it's kind of like that. They've got rid of the roots. Madness, absolute madness. But I think he was killed because of the dough, the money. It was what she kept all the money. She wanted to get, instead of leaving him, because she was just a Brazilian hoe to him. Yeah, so she's like, All right, then I'll get rid of you and I'll keep the dough. I've got a son from you already. Women are selfish, you know. Yeah, well, that's my opinion anyway. Then it's all there in the documentaries and all that. The police, you know, there's the conspiracy. Did he or not? They let, because he was hanging from the staircase. There's the door into the room. There's a staircase on the right-hand side, and they broke it down. I mean, they were saying because of the height, they were trying to say, watch the documentary yourselves, guy. They're trying to say that quite easily could have been murdered because they tried to look at all the angles where he's hanging from. If it could have been him or someone that hanged him.
What happened to that Trevor Berbick?
Trevor Berbick? I'm not sure. Trevor Berbick. He was another Jamaican, wasn't he?
He went to Jamaica, got killed by his son, brother-in-law or his nephew.
Did he?
Yeah, apparently his own family killed him because he was doing bad things to the family. Yeah.
Yeah, you see how he's another Jamaican dude. They've got mad history. They have of champions for small island. I reckon per square meter, they probably got the most champions in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's a small. I know there's various islands there, but it's not a big ass sort of place, isn't it? Population, and everything. And if you look down
it's small.
If you look down in Smoke, heritage-wise, they've got fucking goats, literally goats.
Yeah, Mike McCallum guy.
Yeah, and the Hawk, what's his name? Knockout dude. Lennox Lewis. Loads of British also.
It says they only have like 2 million people in that country. Only 2 million Jamaicans.
That's what I'm saying. Look, and their heritage has gone on to win. I know it's in other countries. He's gone on to win loads of titles. It really has, especially like I say in Britain and in America. You know, like I said, you just have to mention Lennox Lewis. He was always representing his Jamaican roots. He was always.
Wasn't he boxing for Canada too? Was he like yeah?
Yeah, he was born in London, wasn't he? And they immigrated to Canada when he was, what, I think 10, 11, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know
any. At that age,
listen, let me tell you something about Jamaica. And Feroso must know this. You could be a bad man in London, but the day you go to Jamaica, you got a 70% chance of dying right there if you got a mouth. And I know many Londoners that have gone to Jamaica and they're not made it back.
And that's why I was saying to you, why was the Jamaicans different to the... I know in America it's also rough, of course it is. But there's more poverty in Jamaica than in America. The hoods are, you know, dirtier, so to speak. That's all I was trying to also say earlier on. And that's why they're born obviously different. They're more desperate than you, maybe, and it is. They're softer, and I think the American way, I mean, it softens you, isn't it? It does soften you. The kids out there all eating McDonald's, while in and burgers and this and that everywhere. Jamaicans ain't eating burgers all and that yet. Maybe now they're still eating stuff from the root, fat of the land. Yeah. Whereas the American folk, they all eating, you know what I mean, in the American restaurants, the burgers, hot dogs, fucking shit. Yeah. Jamaicans still eating the root stuff.
Yeah, you have a point there. You have a point.
I mean, your diet is important. Don't they say you are what you eat?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to and there's no science with it. These are facts. You are what you eat. It's like, you know, that makes you thicker. It makes you lazier. Yeah. If you know, that's just the way it is. The obesity. I'll be looking in America. The obesity in America is different because it's rich. and they're eating burgers. Yeah. In Jamaica, they're not rich. They're not eating burgers.
They
But
eat
that's
rice,
kind.
beans, real chicken.
Yeah, they eat. That's why they what does that give you? Lean and meanness. They lean and mean. That's why they produce Bolt. Bolt's that like that. Obviously, he's a specimen anyway, but he's like that not because he's a burger boy. He's like that because he's eating the the roots, the fat of the land, the good shit, organic.
You see, this is crazy, yeah. I got a friend, yeah. He went to a country like that. He said, "You see why we're living in this country right here, rap in England, and they're charging us 10 times more for organic." He goes, "That shit out there in Jamaican countries like that are virtually cheap, free." He goes, "Organic food is fucking what everybody eats," but he goes, "Over here they want to charge you so much more just to have that organic." So third world countries are getting better food now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, I lived in Africa for 17 years, rap, right? So I kind of know what, because their culture obviously is like Jamaica. Yeah, it's kind of it's literally the same, so to speak, even foods, everything. So they be like that. You know, it's different. They eat, the spoils. The spoils are different. We're spoiled. We are. We're not eating anything fucking real. It's all fake shit. You can't buy anything real in the shops. Everything, And they ain't got richness to buy that fake shit, which is, like I keep saying, a good thing. So they're eating off the land, aren't they? Their own shit.
Yeah, so all this stuff we're getting, the tomatoes, the watermelons, and all that, they're genetically grown now in a mass production. They're not grown like now. What it is, just like they grow the weed, they just find faster ways to grow these vegetables.
Yeah, the chickens in the supermarket are all injected with all these grow faster, make big. Like I said, when we was young, we had chickens in the garden. At school, I'd be going to school in the morning, and that chicken that I would see running around in the evening, my mother had killed it, and we'd be having it on the plate that day. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's different like that. Yeah, that chicken I had is different to the one that I buy now in the supermarket. Trust me. And I'd be having its eggs also. Yeah. So it's a different ball game.
Yeah. Now a lot of people are very spoiled now. Very spoiled and stubborn ways. You know what I mean?
They are.
The generations after us, they're very lazy eaters. They're used to different, they want food fast. They got no patience like us.
And now there's inventions like Uber this, Uber that. Damn, it makes things even faster. People are like, oh, I can get an Uber. I won't cook something up. No, because I can get an Uber. Yeah. Put that in the mind of the kids. We're fucked. Put that in the mind of the kids. A meal is an Uber away. That is that quick, folks.
Man, I remember I see one day Manny Pacquiao was eating a bone, like a bone marrow, some rice. Manny Pacquiao's meal, bro, was weird. But because I'm not used to his food, it looked like it was different, yeah?
Yeah, they used to joke that he used to eat dogs back in the day.
Holy shit.
No, they did, because I don't mean to be funny, but places like China, this and that, used to...
Oh, my God, Manny Pacquiao dogs.
It's still a specialty.
It's
still a specialty, bro.
I'm not trying to be funny or anything. We do know, I know he's not Chinese, but it's kind of those cultures around there.
Yeah.
We do know that in China, they have a National Dog Day. You know that? Where they eat dogs.
Yes. It's a specialty in some parts of China. Not entire China, but some parts. Yeah.
They have National Dog Day. They all eat dog, and the the skin off the dog, the
Yeah.
leather, is one of the most wanted because they love the purses and shit like that made out of dog because of its softness.
Well,
And
that's true. That's true.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The dogs, you've seen it in the slaughterhouses. I know.
No,
You
I
know
saw the
about it. The
documentary,
evidence,
bro.
the
In
evidence,
certain,
yeah,
yeah.
evidence is there. These motherfuckers are eating dog, and I
Yeah,
know
but
for a
only
fact
like
that the
only like in certain
Pacquiao
parts of
land,
country, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
Pacquiao land also eat dog. I know they do in soups and stir fries and all that shit.
And in Italy back in the day, I don't know about now, but back in the day they were eating cats.
Oh my god.
That's a fact. Blue can just Google it. Like I'm not
They
even.
do.
Yeah,
Meow 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 woof woof. They do. It's
yeah.
if they
I
were
mean
to
the
see, I'm
yeah.
sure growing up, yeah, in poverty, they do eat that. It's a delicacy there. We don't here in the Western world, which I don't, but they do. I mean, some places they're eating horses. So of course, in some places they're eating dog. Come on,
Yeah.
you know. What do you reckon, Rob Star? Have you ever had a Labrador steak?
Man, that sounds disgusting. It's mad.
It's crazy work.
Yeah, but you know, if you go to their countries and that's how their welfare is, then
Yeah,
they come from a different mindset to what we come
exactly.
from, bro.
Exactly. We ain't got fucking health.
You
They
know
ain't
what I
got
mean?
health
Like
for
we eat
anything.
pigs, we eat fucking cows, we eat chickens. But if we see them and they were our pets, we wouldn't be eating them.
Yeah.
Bro, there was even a case. There was even a case of some guy in Italy, like some famous guy. He was joking on a television about eating cats, and then these animal rights organization attacked him, and he lost the job. I can't remember the name of the guy, but basically he was making a joke about how cats were a specialty in Italy back in the day, and he got fired because of that. All of these animal rights organizations, like, they attacked him like viciously, and he lost the job. So it existed back then there in Italy. I don't know about now, but
Yeah.
so Furioso is not that wrong, bro. Some cultures did that shit, and some still do. Some still do.
Fuck, you know, man.
Yeah.
I've seen some of those
So
African tribes, bro, back in the day, documentaries where these guys even make their shoes out of fucking grass. Motherfucking
yeah.
guys are walking around like fucking animals. These guys have got fucking noses big as fuck and fucking things going through their noses and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, those
Oh, them
motherfuckers,
tribal.
bro. I'll tell
They
you
don't
what,
play.
whatever they
They
are,
don't
it's
play.
like they've been breeded to become animals.
They different there, dude. The way they like treating each other. What I be seeing there, say in
Man, it's
Africa and
mental.
everything. They will lynch your ass. No messing around. I mean, the amount of people I've seen with burning tires over them. You know, basically
Oh
What
burnt to
shit.
death.
What
Yeah,
about Indian street
in the
food, bro?
ghetto, it's
Yeah, I never
crazy.
saw anything.
Yeah,
I
but
never
you know
saw
what I've
anything more.
noticed on this
Yeah.
TikTok? A lot of it's AI. You see
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of this
true. Yeah.
TikTok videos, yeah, they show you. A lot of
Yeah.
it is fake. You have to do
I'll-
your research to see what is exactly what.
Yeah,
Because
but
there's too much AI nowadays, bruh.
yeah,
Maybe,
but
yeah,
then
you have a point there. But I saw
But
some
some
that
of
were
that,
like
let me tell you
legitimately
what, some of that
disgusting.
street food shit, that's
Yeah.
disgusting. I would never eat that.
No way, bro.
And you see
yeah,
how
but I
China
be
fucking
seeing it.
cooks up rats like kebabs.
They eat all crazy insects
Oh my
there
god,
with them flying
disgusting.
ants. It's like when it's the rainy season there. There's the Mount Hills and there's these like quite big, like they call flying ants. It's a fucking delicacy there, dude. They roast them and they like sprinkle salt on that shit. It's crispy. They're fucking eating that. And what I'm saying is that stuff. There's a lot
There's
of
a lot of disgusting shit, mate.
proteins and
There's a lot of
yeah, they're
disgusting
eating
shit.
fucking grasshoppers, fucking that sort of stuff. They'll eat
Yeah. And
eat
don't
anything because they ain't
exactly.
got.
And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like I like Indian people, but some of that food, that street food, is fucking disgusting. I would
Oh
never
yeah,
eat
with the
that
fly,
shit.
with the
No way,
flies
bro.
and everything over it.
I
No
even
chance.
saw some of them putting the legs in some of the
Yeah,
food,
but
like
now
in,
I think that's
I
AI.
think
I think
yeah.
that's
I ain't
AI.
eating anything like that off the street. No
That's
chance.
No
disgusting.
way, no fucking way,
Yeah,
bro. No fucking way.
I do like Indian food. I do love
But you
their
see me,
curries
yeah.
are
If
crazy.
I ever go to them
Their
countries,
curries
I'm
are
gonna
crazy,
survive.
but it's got to be proper, of course. I ain't eating up the street. No chance.
Bruv, I couldn't
I
survive
agree.
with them countries there, bruv. Them countries will eat me up alive, bruv. I'll tell
I
you the
know.
truth.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be.
they.
Just their water would fuck me up. I know that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't.
yeah, yeah.
I
The
can't handle
water's
their
crazy
climates.
different.
I'm not like Feroso that I've lived in them countries that I'm immune to it. I'm not one of them guys, bro. I couldn't
No, but
take it.
even in England, I'm having to buy water in the. I bought some yesterday. I bought about 10 liters of water yesterday, for instance, and
Yeah, I mean, do you
because
remember
the
years ago
council,
everybody used to drink? Do you remember years ago they used to drink water from the tap in England
yeah,
and
but
everywhere?
now they're full of chlorine and fucking fluoride and that because the bastards want us to buy water.
Wow.
Yeah,
Remember years ago we had filter water free.
it's all government influence. They're basically poisoning the water, so we can't drink it, and we have to
Wow.
purchase it. Yeah, it's a business, unfortunately. Because you're right. Back in the 90s, and not very long
Everybody
ago,
used
the
to drink
water was
water from the
beautiful.
tap.
Yeah, with the saying in England goes, "Council pop," don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, water was amazing. Council pop, they used to call it. Now you can't drink it because it's all tampered, the bastards.
One thing
Yes,
I've
but
noticed is
the
the
thing
Asian
is,
people, yeah? Asian people, especially the Chinese, the Japanese, even the fucking Indians, these motherfuckers, yeah, they can live up to fucking 80, 90 years old and they're always slim.
Especially Japanese.
yeah, the
They're always
Japanese.
fucking slim, bruv. You look at the Western countries, man, there's always people flopping after a certain age.
The Japanese have got the highest average of 100-year-olds.
Yes.
So they're living the
facts.
longest. They're living the longest, and
Wow.
I also put it down to the discipline, and also
And
things like they're crazy into yoga. They're crazy into
yeah.
just the way they greet you is an exercise. They
Wow.
bow down, they get up, so they're working
Exactly.
their stomach. Whereas we're lazy ass, all right, you're all right, mate. Just flick of the, you're all right, mate. Where they fucking bow down, which is an exercise move, and up, and you know what I'm saying? It's different. The habits.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They
guys,
are
let's
they are
get ready for
workaholics. They are
let's get
workaholics.
ready for some of the what is it today? Today's gonna be the pre-workout, right? Today's gonna be the pre-workout today for this fight that's coming up on the weekend. So my battery's gonna die now. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next live, yeah?
Yeah, take it easy, lads.
All right,
Take it easy,
people.
Justice. Nice talking to
Okay.
you, Justice.
All right,
Peace,
Justice.
peace.
And all
Take
the
care.
best
You
to
too.
everyone out there. Cheers,
All right,
guys.
All the
people.
best. Cheers.
We catch you
Peace,
guys
peace.
in a bit.